Hello, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your location. Join me today, my people. Today is Saturday, 8th of November 2025. I have come once again to remind us of our responsibility over our freedom, and that is to fund it. Today is our mega fund raising. Join me, Biafrans, from wherever you are watching, and let us continue. Yesterday, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in court. We will discuss all that and many more things that is trending. Join me, wonderful people, and let us continue. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ ekenekwa m unu. Ekene m nwoke kene nwanyị. Taa bụ mbọsị a na-eme election na Anambra steeti. And anyị na-asị unu lotakwanụ. No election in Anambra State, in Biafra land. No election. Charles Soludo abụrụ onye ọma anybody. Charles Soludo nwelu ndị akodo na-akụjisi unu ụkwụ. Charles Soludo achọrọ ọganiru ndị ụmụ youths. Ọ chọrọ ọganiru ndị Biafra. Charles Soludo selu leader anyị Odumegwu Ojukwu asị. Join apụga ụmụ Igbo wee votu olia. Ọpụta kịta na-asavụ ndị Fulani. No election in Biafra land ndị be anyị. Onye jekwana tụọ election. Any vote unu na-atụ na this election bụkwa onwe unu ka unu na-ekeliri n'ụkwụ. Biafra Republic Government in Exile ekwugo na enwere election na Biafra land. Ya ndị be anyị unu ejekwana tụọ any vote. Onye atụkwana any vote or any election. Anyị achọrọzi Nigeria na Biafra land. Sit in at home. Gbachienu Charles Soludo nkịtị. O tego fa mebele unu ife. O nwere ife these governors na-emele unu. A na-egbusisi ụmụ nwoke anyị. Na-egbu ụmụaka, na-egbu okenye. No election in Biafra land. So my people, before I go ahead, let me play this song that condemns any allegation against our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for having jumped bail, because he did not. That's what this song is all about. He's saying that I did not jump bail. Nigeria government wants to jail an innocent man while Gumi and all the criminal terrorists are roaming around the whole region, killing and maiming Christians, children, men and women. They are killing them, and they want to jail an innocent man. They said he jumped bail. He's a terrorist. When Nigeria government is busy having deals, paying terrorists, they know what they are doing. But Nigeria government can never imprison our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen to the music. Yes, Biafrans, lovers of freedom, my people. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Nigeria, they do not want Biafrans to live, and they do not want us to stay in peace. We have to work as hard as we could to leave Nigeria. Remember, my people, today is our fundraising. I want Biafrans to come out in mass and donate. Come and donate to the liberation of this noble country, noble nation, the rising sun Biafra. We cannot back down. I have a video here that I will play to show how our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu roared in court yesterday. Biafrans, we all know that Nigeria has no other thing for us but to eliminate us. They have been massacring us. They want to annihilate us so that we will no longer be in existence. But God will not allow that to happen. Biafra Republic government in exile have said no. The APM, the Prime Minister, the leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they all said no. And the only way we have to support them is to continue to donate. If you look down here, you will see the website of Biafra Republic Government.org. Click on it and you will donate. If you are donating from homeland and you do not know where to donate, click on this phone number. It's my WhatsApp number +4477 06705575. Call me and I will tell you where to donate. Biafrans, we cannot back down. Our leader is not backing down. We don't have to back down. We want our nation. We must be recognized. So Biafrans, come today, Biafra time, 7 p.m., and make your donation. So my people, before I go ahead, let me pray to Chukwu Okike Abiama. Nna apụrụ ime ife niile, onye kele n'igwe kee ụwa, onye bi n'igwe ọgọdọ ya na-akpụ n'anị. Nna biko, abịakwa m n'ụtụtụ a ikpelu gị na-ayọ gị na-asị na ịbụ oke ọgaranya, ibi n'igwe ọgọdọ gị na-akpụ n'anị. Nna biko, bịa chedo anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra. Bịa bula anyị ụzọ, kpeela anyị azụ. Ekwena ka Nigeria gọọmenti na ndị niile na-achọ ka atụkpuo our leader n'ime ụlọ nga, ekwena ka o mee, biko nna. Nna bi n'igwe, nwere ife ị pụrụ ime. Dupụtela anyị onye ndu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Dupụtela anyị our Prime Minister Maazị Simon Ekpa, mma eji gbuo agụ. Chedokwala anyị our APM Maazị Oge Nkere, onye na-edu anyị kịta. Biko nna, anyị na-ayọ gị ka ị nekwasịkwa ụmụ oru gị bụ ndị na-echedobe anyị, our BDF. Biko nna, chedo ụmụ Biafra niile all over the world, ndị na-atụ ego, ndị na-eme kishọ na ife anyị na-eme na-aga n'iru. Biko nna, ife niile aka anyị na-ayọ gị. Ise ise ise. My people, I have to go straight to the video to follow up this issue of our leaders' trial yesterday, to show you that Nigeria government, they want to jail our leader by all means. But that will show you people that Nigeria they don't have sense. They don't reason. They do not think. They do not think. They don't think at all. With what is going on right now, my people, my brother Onyekachi Ndewo, thank you so much for joining me. I thank those of you who are watching now. Remember to click the like button, subscribe to Betty4 TV, and share the message so that it goes viral. Before I go ahead again, ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ka m remind ya unu, onye jekwana tụọlụ Charles Soludo vote. The vote unu na-atụ bụ onwe unu ka unu na-atụ nga. Unu atụkwana vote. No election na Biafra land today. I'm sure unu enwetego the message, but just to let you people ka unu malụ the reason. Maka na ndị be anyị na-adị very very forgetful. Onwe video m ga-akpọ ebe a, nwatakịrị onye ofe mmanụ bụ American soldier, o nwere ife okwu, and m ga-eweta the video here. Ọ sị na unu na-enwe very short memory. Ihe gwa onye Fulani ife, o nwere ike ichezi until ọnwụọ. Ife nafa bosman dan for the ogwalofa so many years ago. Kafa ka na-eme kịta. That Yoruba soldier nge weputie ọ nọ na America and oyi military uniform. Ọ si na unu bụ ndị Nigeria. Nunu nwelu short memory. Nunu na-elozo very quickly. So today bụ 8 a na-eme that election. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ unu apụtakwa na tụọ any election. Maka na ọ dị same Charles Soludo bụ onye ji akodo wee na-akụjisi ụmụ unu ụkwụ na aka. The same Charles Soludo. The same Charles Soludo fọmụlụ ndị a na-akpọ ụmụọma wee jide ụmụ unu wee kpọchisi afa na different locations. Wele egbe na-agbagbu ndị fa na-agbagbu. Unu na-eji tụrụ ya vote as what? Ọka gịnị wee mee? Biafra abịagokwa. So, unu nọdụ na votulu ndị Fulani, agenti ndị Fulani. Charles Soludo jere America jụọ ya si yes, no Christians na-egbu Christians. Yes, all the correct because he is a Christian. Elotel m oge Ebube Monso nọ n'uke bụ a priest. Si na nwunye ya na-abịa everyday o jee n'ukwu obe jee na-ekpe ekpele na ayọ Chukwu ka die bụrụ gọvanọ. So Charles Soludo be Christian. So he is the one killing you people. He is very correct. He is the Christian killing Christians in Southeast. Plus the ones Fulani ọ na-akpọta Fabian Ebunu. Charles Soludo as the governor nwelu power. His right and power as a governor is to stop anything from happening to his citizens. So Charles Soludo nwelu power. You see, military people do not come to my state, but he never did. The same thing with Gaddafi, hopeless Uzodinjo. This is hopeless's second tenure. Ona Kotandami from Tiger Base. Abiana Ebunu. Faputa kpo election. Una balobia. Enyunu 5,000 naira. Na nalulie. Ndi bayi. Ifele mekwa those of you. Nesogally these governors. No election in Biafra land. And those of you no. It is only phone that you will use to make your donation. As you are sitting at home. Today by our fundraising. You have to donate. Donate to our fundraising. My brother Ikukuna, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Today is another day. Yesterday, our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was in court. And I have a video where one of our brothers, who is also a lawyer, was analyzing the case. So I will play the video right now. And we will analyze it as much as we could. If njakpo video, but we remind you now our leader, our whole leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, egwu na atụ governors, for the 5, for the 6, for the 7 states, no matter the number of states, onye ndu na-achị the whole state. O ife bụ egwu fa na ndị Fulani, na ndị mbi na befa, ndị nzuzu. Why mji wesi na Nigeria di nzuzu? Fa na-detain Mazen Nnamdi Kanu so that he will not pursue Biafra. Are they not seeing Biafra movie? They detained our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Is Biafra still not moving? To the extent now Biafra shake go Nigeria to the root. Biafra Republic government in exile. The assistant prime minister, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkere. Soldier go, soldier come, barrack remains. Nigeria enwere uche. They should release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because detaining him cannot detain Biafra movement. They are senseless. But ndị Nigeria, they busy fighting to keep terrorists, having deals with terrorists. I will show you people a whole video from our APM's Twitter handle, where more than 5,000 terrorists in the Nigeria bush, Jegbuo mmadụ, egbusia mmadụ, akpọtafasị, repented, ekwolfa wunye n'amị, chidafa na Southeast. Una anọdụ ebe a na-evoturu Charles Soludo For what? Kedu ife unu na-evotu lie? So ife eji egosi unu vidio a bụ ka unu ụfụ na ife ndo na onye ndu nọ n'iru agha na ọ nọ n'aka ndị ilo, ọ ka na-aba mba. So my people, let us watch the video. Yes, Anambra State, they should say no to election. Onwere ife governors na-emeli unu. They are all corrupt governors, very complicit. Faso ndị Fulani na-eji aṅụ iyi na Sokoto. Fapụta ọbụla unu nwa ka fa ji achụ aja. Then fakpo election unu agbaluje. My people, onye ọbụla kwụsịkwa ya. Kwụsị na ya, my people. Kwụsị na ya. Ka anyị ga-enu nwa amado a ntị.
Today will go down in history as a day to remember because something very significant happened in court. So whatever you're doing, please drop it and focus. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's entrance to the court. Of course, looking different today, looking calm, with a little smile on his face, as many would never ever tell what he came to this court to do today. Many would never tell his mind and the shocker he brought to the court today. That is the mind of a chess master himself, a man who knows his rights, a man who knows his right from the left, the leader of the Igbo race, the leader of the people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Get iPhone 16. Amazing performance, durable design. Without...
As you know, today was the final day given to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the judge to defend himself. But in a shocking twist, not only did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stand his ground that he was never going to do it, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu roared like a lion before the judge, before the court, before the entire world right there in a shocking, brave declaration. Watch this.
Supreme Court said do something, you didn't do it. And you're just sitting on picture. And you wonder why God cost you this. Useless black people. You don't know what justice means. You have no idea what justice means. You don't know what justice means. Useless black African people. You don't even know what justice. Your constitution says you cannot try anybody unless the law is written. Show me the written law. Show me the written law. I want to know the written law. Talk to me now. Show me the written law. Are you okay? Don't go close. Don't try that rubbish. Don't try it. Don't try it. Go ahead and say don't try that rubbish. Don't try that rubbish. Useless people. You don't know law. You don't know law.
So, Biafrans, when you see your leader acting this way, are you going to act contrary to his actions? Are you going to behave like a lily-livered person? Biafrans, we are children of lion. We live in the bush and we do not eat grass. Look at our leader asserting himself in the court because Nigeria government wants to jail him with an obsolete law, a law that has been repealed. What a nation. What a disgraced nation. When Trump called them shithole country, they will be crying. Now he said that they are a hopeless nation. So Biafrans, look at our leader. Even in the presence of his enemies, he's showing his lifestyle, what he is made of, his capabilities. And we, the children of a lion, we cannot eat grass, even if we live in the bush. We cannot cow down to a useless nation like Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country. It's only a geographical expression. That's what Baba Wolowo said. Nigeria is a geographical expression. It is a contraption. So Biafrans, we have to rise up. And how do you do that rising up? Do your donations. Do your donations and make this man proud. You listen to the music I played, he said, Igbo man does not jump bail. That he never jumped bail. And Onyendu is not lowering his head to any idiot.
Your own constitution you don't respect. Supreme Court judgment you don't respect. Then why are we in the court of law? Why are we in the court of law, I ask?
Do you people know the issue? The issue here is that the law that James Omotosho, I'm not giving him that judge because he's not capable of being a judge. He's so incompetent. He is bringing this terrorism charge against Onyendu with an obsolete law, a law that is a law that has been repealed. When you repeal a law, that law will no longer be effective. You can no longer refer to it as an effective law. You cannot. And judges are not the lawmakers. They cannot make new law in the court in order to jail whoever they want to jail. And I'm so ashamed of James Omotosho. He's only doing the bidding of Shetima. Because Shetima told the Yoruba man in their leaked video that they will deal with the Igbos. And this is it, my people. There is no other way. Because the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the detention of the Igbos, the 40 United States of Biafra. This is what it is, my people. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, adịm sure na unu ada anụ anything because o nwere any Nigeria media, all this fly-by-night media, channel news or Arise News or TVC owned by Tinubu, they don't report this. They don't. So ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, ife m na-agwa unu bụ na ife a bụ ife Onyendu mere yesterday na court. Law enwero any legal effect. Law fa cancel go see na that law na fe wepugie and ngwa unu reason faji we wepie or maka their own terrorist group. Ke we gali this terrorism act we ne jidefa. Now they want to use it on Onyendu. Onyendu we see no because Onyendu reads if you go this akwụkwọ bunaka on agria and the final Onyendu glasses here. Unu nanyo na funa Gumi na-eyi glasses, but Gumi nọ na-akpaghalị. O nwere onye ga-anapụ ya his glasses. O welie na-eme cleric, na-akpọta terrorist. All Gumi na-negotiate for terrorists. O negotiate, o welu his own share. But our leader, because na ọ na-ekwu maka our freedom, fa wee chọọ ịtụ ya nga, use onye Yoruba James Omotosho. Ke we tụọ ya nga with law a cancel gola cancel law enwerozi power law adirozi effective. Even the new law ewetaro this one add ya to the new one, the old one they repealed. Yaka James Omotosho, a shameless judge, very incompetent judge, or if on a use go way to Onyendu nga. The other day unu go kasho were de luesi na fa cholu itu Onyendu nga for life. Ma ofe gbuo ya. Ndị bayo na anụghị iwe na-ewe m n'ife na-aga n'obodo anwa. Ndị mmadụ agbachi nkịtị. Ọ dị ka ife na-eme na Nigeria kịta na-egbu Christians, onye ọbụla mechi ọnụ. Until Biafra Republic government in exile. Ejegide ife a bụ almost a year plus. Our APM ji wee na-eje. Anything na-aga unu na-adị ya up. Na adding ya up, kunu we ghọta ife na-eme. Our APM ejegidego kita. Ewe America we kwubo okwu. Ndị ọcha na-ekwubo okwu maka Africa before. No. Of Biafra Republic government in exile. This is why you people should continue to donate. Maka no ife ga-adị Onyendu na PM mma n'obi. Bụ na unu akwụsịrọ. So when you see your leader roaring like this, you know that you have to buckle up. You have to step up your game. This donation de la yempa, because it will go all the way to favor Onyendu. America will not keep quiet. After what they are doing now to destroy the terrorists, they will come for Onyendu. And Nigeria will know that they are dealing with men and women of Biafra Republic government in exile. So my people, listen to this.
You think Britain can ask you to jail me and you jail me? You are dreaming. You are dreaming. I'm telling you that you are dreaming.
Did you watch that video? If you did, then you should be aware that the lion has awakened. The lion has awakened. Ohamadike uncensored. Ohamadike unscripted. That is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we know. He did that display towards the end of the court session because, as you are aware, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always stood his ground that this case doesn't exist under any law. I did a video yesterday about it, telling you about the TPAA Act 2013 against the TPAP Act 2022, written clearly that there is no saving clause to hold 2013's law still in force, making the case null and void and non-jurial. That means you cannot try him with a law that has been repealed. But what is the court doing? The courts, in their mad sense, want to keep trying this man and force him to sign his own death warrant. And Mazi, as a smart leader, a man who did not study law but is even more intelligent than lawyers and sons,
Simple. I only pay $10 a month for my internet connection. Fast, unlimited, anywhere. Have you heard about Ryoko Pro?
no.
Sorry, my people, this is a YouTube and they're always advertising. I apologize.
Knows the law and has gone through it verbatim. As you saw on his palm and the table, those books he kept. He has volumes of them. He reads every day when we sleep. He reads every day when we go to work. He reads every day when we keep talking. And he has studied the entire length and breadth of the Constitution, and he has told them to their faces that I do not see anywhere in this Constitution that says that I have a case to answer. So strike out this case and let me walk free. Let me walk free. But no. They want to sentence him and they want him to use his hand to sign his own sentence. He said, no, I will never do that. I will never do that. Do they want him?
Yes, Biafrans, when we do this, we do it so that the whole world will be watching and that the whole world will know how low Nigerians can be. Look at this man here. He is the judge. Onye unu fuleba, onye ofe mmanu. Oh, Yoruba na Fulani na-egbu anyị. Yoruba na Fulani fa na-egbu anyị na that country. Oge onye Yoruba abụrụ president, onye Fulani abụrụ vice. Ma onye Fulani abụrụ president, Yoruba abụrụ vice. Yoruba, look at this useless man here. A whole judge. Where will law the out of date? Law a cancel go. Wee na-ekpe onye ndị ikpe. Ka o wee mee ife ndị Fulani chọ. Ka tụọ onye ndu nga. Onye ndu kwukwuru ebe a sị, ọ bụrụ na ndị Britain si unu tụọ fa nga, echere m maka na ndị Britain, ọ bụrụ na ọfa na-asị ka tụọ onye ndu nga, mana fa nọ na befa na-achụ ndị terrorist. Ka ị ga-esi wee malụ na something dị wrong, a whole judge in the court using an obsolete law to jail an innocent man. This Omotosho here, James Omotosho, ọ nọkwa na Nigeria, wee fụ ife niile terrorist na-eme. Yesterday, ndị na-eje evangelist group na drive in Oyo State, na-eje Kwara State, ndị bandit ka terrorist wee kidnap ọfa, gbuo ndị fa gburu, gbalie moto fa. As you are doing another person, so will God be bringing people to deal with you. Look at this man Onufo here. Very incompetent judge. Ne use law the outdated. Law that has been cancelled. Law that has been repealed. When actually he jail an innocent man. Another judge refused. The judge said, no, I cannot try this man. 3 judges have ruled that he should be returned to Kenya because Nigeria government never followed the law. This idiot, onye Yoruba, onye ofe mmanụ, where not do here na chi jail somebody with an obsolete rule of law, a law that has been repealed. Kunu we malife Yoruba na alone na Nigeria.
To use Igbo and say it, or perhaps his dialect in Umahia. Maybe he should use Aba language to say it, or Umahia, or Owere language, or Abakaliki language to say it, or Nsukka language to say it. He should use any Igbo dialect to say it before they understand. Should he use Yoruba or Hausa to say it? Are they deaf and dumb? It is clear. This man has stood his ground, a man of principle. He has stood his ground from the first day. He said, I will never defend a case that doesn't exist because it's like nailing my own coffin. If I do that, people will say, you say there is no case against you, but you defended yourself against the case you said there is not against you. That is suicide. Legal suicide. And Nnamdi Kanu knows, as the leader of the most brilliant race on earth, the Igbos, he said he will never use his hand to kill himself. Don't you people understand the language? I'm going to give you a brief summary of what happened today, like a transcript of what happened today before that action actually happened. So calm down and listen to me carefully as I read you through. Whatever you're doing, please calm down, focus, and listen to us to the end so that you don't miss a bit. So that you don't miss a bit. So that you don't miss a bit. Listen. Now, this is the transcript summary of what happened throughout court today, leading up to the outburst of Massacre, Kanu, so that you understand exactly how that came to be. The Federal High Court in Abuja, presided over by Justice James Omotosho, held proceedings in the ongoing terrorism trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the IPOB Kanu, who is representing himself and refused to open his defense, reiterating his long-standing position that the 7-count charge against him is invalid because it relies on repealed laws, specifically the Terrorism Prevention Amendment Act of 2013, which was suspended by the 2022 version. Yes, and references to non-existence or outdated sections of the Criminal Code. He argued that the federal government has failed to amend the charges as directed by the Supreme Court in a prior ruling, rendering the trial a nullity and denying him a fair hearing. Exactly what he was saying about the Supreme Court, has said this and he refused to do it. Kanu filed and adopted a motion challenging the court's jurisdiction and demanding clarification on the applicable law. When pressed by the judge to read the charges aloud, it highlighted the discrepancies, citations to repealed provisions under Section 126 and the non-existent Criminal Code Cap C-45. Kanu accused the court of constructive denial of fair hearing and persecution, emphasizing that no trial can proceed without a valid extant law. No trial can proceed.
Yes, Biafrans. Hello, Joyce. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are highly welcome. Thank you. My people, remember to click the like button as you go along. And for those of you who have not subscribed to Betty4 TV, please do so. I appreciate all of you. My people, what I'm doing here now is showing you people that Nigeria government, they have lost it. They have no case against our leader. You can imagine a Yoruba man called James Omotosho calling himself a judge, very incompetent judge. Omotosho does not have any grounds whatsoever to dabble into Onyendu's case because Onyendu has been freed by 3 competent judges in the High Court. in year 2022. They said to Nigeria government, you people breached international and national law. Your national law endorsed the international law that before you bring back anybody that you want to imprison or you want to try, that is the international law. Nigeria government is member of UN and they are bound by every law made by UN. And their national law has to comply with every law, trying to, enact it in accordance with the international law because they are members to that union called United Nations. Now, if you want to bring somebody from another country to your country, we call the people, what they call them is fugitive. If you want to bring a fugitive, any country where you know that they are, you go to that country and you will apply to the court. And the court will also invite the person to come and face that application. You will apply that you want this person to be returned. They have committed treason. They have committed X and Y offense. Whatever the offense is, you enter it into your application and your witness statement. Nigeria did not do that. They went to Kenya during the time of Jomo Kenyatta's son as the president of Kenya. They abducted Onyendu. They abducted Onyendu. Our people always forget very, very easily. They forget. Ndị be anyị na-echezo ka ife. Ndị be anyị na-echezo chifora na ife me the following day fe luzogo. Mana Fulani ade luzo. O anyị nwa na Fulani na-anụ ọgụ a. Onye gị na ya na-anụ ọgụ. Ị na-watch ya ka o si act. Gị nwa malụ ka isi strategize. You will be strategizing to suit the mode of that fight. Fulani de Lozo, if Usman Dafodi Ogwalfa na 1803, when he came to a zoo. The international law said it, that you have to apply. You have to follow the procedure. Nigeria did not do that. They went and abducted Onyendu, renditioned him to Nigeria. But before they take him to Nigeria, they kept him 8 days, torturing him. They spread his hands like this with chains and flogging and beating him, kicking him. This Onyendu you people see. Because of that failure to follow the procedure, the 3 judges in High Court said that you people should return him. Then make the application. And you should pay him 500 million in compensation for that 8 days torture. That it is an inhuman and degrading treatment is against the law. Then James Omotosho, onye Yoruba, oputana ekpe Onyendu ikpe with law, they go repealed. Ima why Nigeria ji repeal all that terrorist act? Because of only terrorists in the Befa. But James Omotosho invoked that law to decide a case against a man who is only asking for referendum to be held. Ono katogo fodo na fuka asari dokubo buegbe. One me like this. You have never seen a knife with Onyendu. Onyendu is only talking as I am talking now. Then somebody will tell you Nabeti is inciting. I'm not inciting. I'm talking about the liberation and freedom of my people. That is what I'm doing. I'm projecting the image of Biafra to the whole world and telling them why we want to leave Nigeria. Then Onyendu came back and is now facing that injustice, which the law tries to prevent. That is the reason why the court, the law says that you will always follow the procedure. And Nigeria being what they are, terrorist nation, no judge will allow anybody to be sent back to Nigeria. But they did not do it. They did not do it. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ a na-asị unu na-ejekwana vote Olucha Soludo. All this injustice onye ndu na-enweta, that is what we get from them. All these slaves, those governors na-serve ndị Fulani na-egbu ụmụaka be anyị. This is why we tell you people, do not vote. Secondly, we are telling you not to vote because ọbụrụ anyị na-eje, our APM na-eje every day na-agwa congressmen na anya chọrọ ịnọ na Nigeria. Then unu nwa nọdụ ebe anwa na-evotulu ndị Nigeria. Biafra land abroad Nigeria. So everything unu na-afụ here that Onyendu is going through is all the reason why Biafra wants to go. Injustice. Injustice. Anybody who is a fugitive, for you to return the person, you must go through the procedure. You must go through the legal process of applying to the court of that country where you took the person. And the court will consider whether that person will get a fair trial. And this is what Onyendu is going through now. He's not getting the fair trial. James Omotosho, a whole judge, does not know that the law he's applying does not apply to Onyendu's case. That is an obsolete law, a law that has been repealed. Ndị be anyị cancel go this iwu, and if ndị Fulani ji wee cancel ya, maka na ofa bụ the executives. Judges do not make law. They only decide using the law made by the executives. The legislators on the Fulani, that's why they removed it. Maka ndị terrorists befa, but Omotosho want to invoke it to jail Onyendu. Ifuge. Ya ka Onyendu ji wee na-ereji in the court. Ọ ka make unu water. Because most people, they don't understand what the rule of law of their own country is. If a law unu kwuru, unu si na unu bụ Nigeria, ndị nzuzu bụ na that law na ọ dịrọzi effective. It has been repealed years ago, 2013. Ka ọ dị repealed. Ya ka fa na-use for Onyendu na 2025. Onyendu, thank God for Onyendu, well-educated man. Onyendu wee na-agụ, even though na fa napoli his glasses. Like this, my glasses now. Nyipu etu ansi yipu ekita. Enwere m ike ịgụ ofu mkpụrụ akwụkwọ. But Onyendu is trying, reading all those books. Wee na-apply ya. Maka na etu Onyendu si apply ya, ọ bụ na lawyers ya nọ, fa na-atụ judge egwu because lawyers are servants of the court, and the owner of the court is the judge. That's why Onyendu ji wee sifa, "Pụọnụ ka m represent onwe m." They have no case against Onyendu because that very law is obsolete. An obsolete law is a law that has been repealed. It is no longer effective. It could only be effective if you have somehow enacted it with the new law. Then it will act to be effective on whoever you want to use it. This is it. Onyendu is not a terrorist. Biafrans or IPOB, as you refer to us, as you choose to refer to us, we are not terrorists. We want to live corrupt, condescending, conniving, shithole country Nigeria. We want to leave Nigeria. We don't want to be Nigerians. We are 70, almost 80 million in population. If you go to Africa, they have Burundi. Burundi is only 12 point something million, or call them 13 million, which is not half of our number. We are populated to rule ourselves. Nigerians don't love Biafrans. They will tell you, "Oh, Igbo man this, Igbo man that." Leave Igbo man to go. No, we must go. And to tell you that Nigerians are so daft, even those governors, all of them that want Onyendu to be detained or to be jailed, is Biafra not moving? Is it not moving? The Biafra Republic government in exile is now shaking the root of that contraption called Nigeria. Is Onyendu here? Is our prime minister here? The answer is no. So why are you detaining an innocent man with an obsolete law? Ndị be anyị, onye si na ya mara ife na-aga, onye anwa bịa na this platform ka m gwa gị ife na-aga. Na Nigeria bụ obodo nwụrụ anwụ, lee na-esi. Nigeria na-esi ka ozu. Nigeria na-esi ka ozu nwụrụ anwụ. They want us to come and bury them. And we are in the process. Nigeria nago. America is in Fadia Inaka. America dia Inaka too. Nigeria lose, go out. Oh, when newspaper I'm not good the other day. The newspaper said that Nigeria fail go for allowing Biafra Republic government in exile to get America first before them. So my people is to Nigeria. You are gunners. You are gunners. You and your supporters, you have failed woefully. America is also coming for Onyendu. Make no mistakes. You cannot jail our leader. You can't.
Lead counsel Adeboyega Awomolo San, which is the lead counsel for the federal government, urged the court to close Kanu's defense, noting that he had already used 5 of the 6 allotted days without presenting witnesses or evidence, effectively waiving his rights. Yes, exactly what we want. What we have been saying. Close the case. Let's go on. Justice Omotosho, acknowledging Kanu's non-lawyer status, had previously granted extensions, but deemed this the final opportunity. After Kanu's refusal, the judge ruled that his defense is now closed. The court.
Sorry, my people. This is why I don't use videos from YouTube. They do adverts all the time. Please, my people, bear with me.
Also addressed complaints about access. It ordered the DSS to allow Kanu to consult his former lawyers, now acting as his consultants, and submit allegations of obstruction by DSS operatives that could have prevented his appearance. The court fixed November 20th, 2025. I repeat, November 20th, 2025 for delivery of judgments on the terrorism charges, which include allegations of inciting violence and killings in Nigeria's southeast. Kanu maintained he is exercising his right to self-determination and has done nothing wrong, has denied all wrongdoing.
Yes, our leader denied all wrongdoing because he did not do any wrong. Look at, it's only in Nigeria that a witness will come like this to court. Only in Nigeria. Only in Nigeria. Our leader did not do anything wrong. He was only asserting himself, letting the world know that Nigeria has refused to follow the rule of their own law. Let us listen to this guy. Just listen. He's a Yoruba man, but listen to him.
US Army strong, the US Army strong, the US Army strong. And I see some comments. Wait, and I see some comments.
What he is saying, I see some comments. That he is seeing some comments because of President Donald Trump's warning to Nigeria that he will come there to fight the insecurity. He did not say, I am taking war to Nigeria. To tell you that Nigerians, some of them are very myopic, or most of them, very, very senseless in the way they reason. They don't know how to process information. Listen to this young man.
Where everybody for Niger, most all those men. Now I know say the problem of Nigerians are men, not women. for this whole matter wey happen of this whole Trump matter. Now I know say now men be the problem of Nigeria, not ladies, because 90% of ladies are in support of this movement. So the men be the problem of Nigeria, not the ladies. Forget say Olosho, Akaji, they do Olosho, what else again? Now Enyo Kuni don't go the problem Nigeria. Because now be kidnappers, now be terrorists. Now men be the problem of Nigeria. Wait. At the year when they talk, say because most ladies are fully in support of this movement. The only few ladies that are not in support, now the ladies when they say that they date all those politicians.
Yes, he is saying that women are not the problem in Nigeria. Do they allow women to be politicians? Look at somebody's wife. Akpabio wants somebody's wife. It's only the men. They are the problems of Nigeria. The men, that's what he is saying.
Give them money. So most ladies are in full support of this whole thing. So in the talk say, Mr. President is coming to Nigeria. He said troops to Nigeria to go and declare war. Who said that?
Who said that?
Ibo leti gbọ́ pé where una
Ibo leti gbọ́ Nigeria. Ibo leti gbọ́ say President Trump is coming to fight Nigeria. He said he's coming to fight insecurity. They don't know how to process common information. Yeah, they don't know how to process common information. Yes, my sister said that Nigeria is a smelling shithole country. That's what it is.
Yes, say Mr. President say they send people go Nigeria, they send people go Nigeria to declare war. Say una no get sense ni for Nigeria. Say una no fit understand message. What Mr. President is only talking about is against terrorism. Nobody is going to Nigeria to fight war. There is no war is happening, no war. The United States of America is a peaceful country. All we always do, the troops always make sure everything is in order. Why is it think baby about to Danny Loleman law in you to Nigeria? All to check for you, etic bagbeleki to gates, don't shoot everybody. Now don't forget. No brain. Some of our family members they did. Don't check for you. Who swear for una? Because I see the old comments. If na come, they go shoot una. If na come, I'm not telling you who is coming. The time where for 2020, listen to this I'm saying. Where they kidnap people, where they kidnap Americans, some few Americans from North. US Navy SEALs, they flew in. Nobody knew, share money. Even the kidnapper, they don't know when they reach there. Nigeria is a backward nation now. Nigeria is a backward nation. They don't buy artillery, they don't have anything. All the money they're supposed to use buy artillery, they're supposed to use buy aircraft, military aircraft, they don't use and carry Olosho. In a politician, make na see wetin net they say he build. See stadium as he be. Now, but they spend money on. They don't spend money on artillery. US Navy flew in 2020 October. They can't carry person where they kidnap for there.
Yes, when Nigerians are making noise like bulldog, toothless bulldog, you will think that they can do anything. If America want to fight war in Nigeria, will Nigeria stand it? They cannot. Nigerians cannot stand America. Never. They cannot. Look at what is going on now in Biafra land. They cannot defeat. They cannot defeat Boko Haram. Then they are talking about America. Crazy people. If America want to fight Nigeria, only, in fact, if it lasts long, it will be 1 week. They will defeat Nigeria and take control of Nigeria. They have no sense. They have no brain. They can't think. No country can challenge Nigeria, America. America is, Russia will try. I'm telling you, the technology that Americans applies these days, onye ga challenge America. Unless for the 20 countries before Fenweki challenge America. Look at Nigeria. This guy is telling you people he's a Yoruba guy. No nwere sense of processing information. Agwa unu ife unu ada aghọta ife a na-agwa unu. Biafrans, o nwere oge Chibok girls, even during the time of Obama. During that time, Chibok girls, Abia kpolo Chibok girls, Nigeria, wee gwa Obama wee kpọta ndị amị. Wee si ndị amị fa, wee si that what they have to do strategically bụ ka eje n'ime ebe anwa. Yes, America wee kpọta ndị amị wee si ka fa jee kpọpụta Chibok girls. Na ife fa ga-eme bụ na fa ga-agba gas, nerve gas, ga-put fa to sleep. Then for kpọlụ Chibok girls, even that gas will not kill them. Hello, my people are here. Hello, Victor Nonso, my darling sister, love. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. Thank you. My people, I may go soon. This very young army man, I found it from my APM Twitter handle just now. The guy is telling Nigerians that they are jokers. That America never said they are coming to fight war. They will just go there and pick or buy the whole of all the terrorists. That's all they want to do because Nigeria is crying for insecurity. He said that he's hearing all the nonsense that they are ranting on the social media. That America has no time for Nigeria. Who is Nigeria for America to go and fight them? They will finish them in hours. They will just 4 cardinal points of Nigeria. They will position their soldiers there and group them together. Nigeria can never withstand America. Never. They cannot. Yes. So this guy is talking to Nigerians. Listen to him.
Yes, they carry arms. Just 7 US Navy SEALs, they flew in. Why not only mountain I get for Nigeria? Only mounts. You want to compare yourself with Afghanistan? All those ones, they have equipment. You want to compare yourself with Iraq? Many countries have gone so far. Nigeria is still way back. The only thing they do is cruise. Come online, turn the old story to cruise. When is US Army come? Cho is too much. When are they coming? Everything, not for once. Now, whoever they serious. Any sense in it. We said come from streets. And we plan our life. Where? I'll shake my for you. Now, don't you just sit down once and make me just see you. Make me just use my brain. Everything I cruise. No sense. Where there is war. Now I go buy war short, clothes, yo. What they come. I see shake my for you. All our politicians. They don't know say that be mumu. They don't know. They don't study you now. Nothing will happen to Nigerian people. They go forget after 3 days. Not because they are not to move on easily. They are just they are just stupid. Not all Nigerians, but most Nigerians, they are stupid. Just as their leaders. Not all. Now, men, the problem of Nigeria, not the ladies. The only thing where ladies they do, make they put their picture on top of Kuda, make they do show. That's all. They are not the problem of Nigerians. Most evil way they happen for Nigerian men, they do them. Now I know because when we did our statistics, 98% of ladies are fully in support of what Mr. President said. In supporting Nigerians to fight against terrorism. Nobody is going to Nigeria to make war. Nobody they go to Nigeria say they won't fight war.
Yes, nobody is going to your country to fight war. This is why I brought this video today. For us to see, for Biafrans to know that we have a lion as our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Just listen to him again in court.
Anywhere in this constitution that says that I have a case to answer. So strike out this case and let me walk free. Let me walk free. But no. They want to sentence him and they want him to use his hand to sign his own sentence. He said, no, I will never do that. I will never do that. Do they want him to use Igbo and say it? Or perhaps his dialect, Numahia. Maybe he should use Aba language to say. Did you watch that video? If you did,
useless black African people, not in the name of justice. Your constitution says you cannot tie anybody unless the law is written. Show me the written law. Show me the written law. I want to know the written law. Show me the law.
Are you okay?
Don't go close. Don't try that rubbish. Don't try it. Don't try it.
Go ahead and say
Don't try that rubbish.
Say what you're saying.
Don't try that rubbish. Useless people. You don't.
Yes, Biafrans, you have seen our leader roaring in the court. We are children of lion. We are children of lion. Lion lives in the bush but does not eat grass. We cannot be lily-livered. Today is our fundraising. Come and donate to support your leader. Come and donate and shout and roar like the lion. During our fundraising, come and roar like our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is a lion. And we Biafrans, we are the children of a lion. We do not eat grass, even though we live in the bush. We cannot tolerate Fulani. Even when Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the battlefront, is in their hands, but he still roars. How much more those of us who are free? We must follow suit to the way our leader acts. Just watch the video.
You don't know law. You don't know law. Your own constitution you don't respect. Supreme Court judgment you don't respect. Then why are we in the court of law? Why are we in the court of law, I ask? Nonsense.
So, Biafrans, we cannot forget. We have a leader that is a lion. A leader that doesn't give up. A leader that knows what is right. Nigeria are liars. They lie all the time. Okay, watch this video again to tell you or to confirm what I'm saying. That Nigeria is such a lying, condescending country that doesn't tell the truth. Nigeria can never tell the truth. This man was the information minister of Buhari. Listen to what he said. Now Nigeria wants to jail our leader with an obsolete law, a law that has been repealed. Judge Omotosho is a very incompetent judge. Very incompetent. They repealed this law. Ndebani law anunwa factually apply kita. Repeal ya. When a law is repealed, it means it has been cancelled. It means that that law has no legal force. Yaka James Omotocho chọrọ iji wee tụọ onye ndu nga. Onye ndu wee gụọ dị akwụkwọ wee na-akọwali ya na o nwere ife ọma maka law. Ndị Fulani wepụrụ that law because of their own terrorists. Ewelukwe the same terrorist law digo repealed in 2013 when achọ itu onye ndunga. To show you how condescending and conniving, how lying the Yoruba supporting the Fulanis are, because this man is one of them. This one, Afia Bodolai Mohammed, Onyase. Kiwe Malife, their current information minister, is saying, and what this man said. Let us listen to him.
But in the wake of a renewed onslaught by tireless military against Boko Haram,
Sorry, my people.
and their ISWAP allies in recent times, the insurgents have apparently changed their strategy. They have started targeting Christians and Christian villages for a specific reason.
They have started targeting Christian and Christian villages for this same reason. He said Nigerian Minister of Information 2023 admitted that Christians are targeted for genocide. But their current information minister said that Christians are not being targeted. So who have they been killing? They will tell you, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, oh, Simon Ekpa, they are causing insecurity in Southeast. But the whole country are facing genocide, massacre of Christians all over.
Which is to trigger a religious war and throw the nation into chaos.
and which is to trigger religious war to throw the country into chaos. That's what he's saying. Nigeria, that is, I don't know, there is no English word that can describe the dirtiness of Nigeria contraption.
Apparently, they have realized how emotive and divisive religion can be when exploited by unscrupulous persons. Lest I am misunderstood, let me repeat. The insurgents who delude themselves as Muslims, whereas they are nothing more than bloodthirsty, rapacious killers who subscribe to no religion, have recently started targeting Christians with a view to sowing the seed of confusion and discord between the two great religions. This is not to say that they have stopped attacking Muslims, but they seem to now have a deliberate policy of attacking Christians.
Have you seen it? He said that it does not mean that they don't attack Muslims, but they have made a deliberate policy to attack Christians and annihilate them. This is what this man is saying. In 2023, when Buhari was there, now Tinubu and Shetima. Shetima is the one that formed Boko Haram with Buhari. It's not long ago. 2023 is just the other day. But now they are denying. Nigeria has, I don't know what to describe Nigeria like. They are members of United Nations. United Nations told them, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu within 6 months, 2022. Till today, they don't want to release it. They will go and bring obsolete rule of law to imprison the same man. They are attacking Christians. British government has gone to tell America what is happening or what has been happening. And now America wants to come and rescue Nigeria. And they are blabbing all over the place. They are blabbing. Biafrans, we need to leave Nigeria. What are we doing with Nigeria? And how do we do it? By donating. Use this link. Go to our website and make your donation. We need to leave Nigeria. Nigeria will never work. They are cost nation. Nigeria is a cost nation. We cannot see ourselves working with cost nation. They are cost. They lie so much. They are so deluded. Very condescending. Look at Jojo Motosho, what he is doing to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Look at that. Look at that. What he is doing with our leader.
You think Britain can ask you to join me and you join me? You are dreaming. You are dreaming. I'm telling you that you are dreaming. Rubbish. Useless people. You don't know law. You don't know law. Your own constitution you don't respect. Supreme Court judgment you don't respect. Then why are we in the court of law? Why are we in the court of law, I ask? Nonsense.
Yes.
You think Britain can ask you to join me and you join me? You are dreaming. You are dreaming. I'm telling you that you are dreaming.
Did you watch that video? If you did, then you should be aware that the lion has awakened. The lion has awakened. Ohamadike uncensored. Ohamadike unscripted. That is the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that we know. He did that display towards the end of the court session because, as you are aware, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always stood his ground that this case doesn't exist under any law. I did a video yesterday about it, telling you about the TPAA Act 2013 against the TPAP Act 2022, written.
Yes, Biafrans. Thank you, William, for joining. And Leko, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. Biafrans, why we do what we do is that most of us are very forgetful. Fulanis don't forget. They don't. I am saying it with my chest out. Fulanis don't forget. We are very forgetful. We forget very easily. I'm sure that many of you must have seen this video, but I am using it as a reminder. This is who we are following, the way he acts. He's a very bold and very assertive man. Onye ndu adachi. Odachi. Onye ndu enwero. That's onwero regret na anything ọ na-eme, and the only thing onye ndu ma mụnwa ma onye ndu na-eme bụ to bring Biafra, the freedom of his people. That's why he is there. For those of you who may have watched the video, what do you understand from that video? What do you understand? That Onyendu doesn't forget, like many of us. And he told us that he will not disappoint us. So when you make your donations today, make it with the mindset that you are continuing the work of your leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the hands of the enemy, but he's not giving up. He's not backing down. Biafrans, whether you are on the fence or whether you are in this, you have to donate. Fulani man does not love you. You can say, oh, no, I'm not IPOB. I'm not a Biafra Republic government in Eza. I am not with Ogekere. Ogekere is just like Ojukwu, like Wazirike, like Onyendu, like PM. He is one of us. He is currently our leader. The Nigeria government have no brain to understand that trying to jail Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not stop the movement. Because we are moving forward. This is why I always bring something like this to remind us that this is the man we are following. He's not giving up. Even when they put him in underground, at the basement of DSS office in Abuja, that's where he is. And to bring him to court each time is 500 million security fees. 500 million. Whereas people are dying. People are dying. Look at James Omotosho, shameless judge, is using an obsolete law trying to put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into life jail for treason and evil, whatever they want to call it. So, we are here to let you understand that the only way you can support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to be released, support our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to be released, support our APM in what he is doing for us, is to come today and donate. That's all. That's all we need. And when I show you this uproar in court yesterday by our leader, you should know that you have to keep your head high up there, that your leader is not backing down. Anyị bụ ụmụ agụ bi n'ọfịa mana agụ ada ata afịfịa. It has to be in our brain. And how do you maintain that status quo? Come and donate your money. Donate. Ọ bụrụ echikịta isi ana m eji ịgba nkwụ nwanyị, ana m eji igo moto, ana m eji ịlụ ụlọ ị ga-alụsi Fulani abịa gbaa ọkụ. Fulani in repented uniform, Boko Haram repented military, fabia gba ụlọ gị ọkụ. Ma ije lụọ ya na Lagos, ndị Yoruba, Shomolu, ozie ndị Caterpillar, abịa kwatuo ụlọ gị. So why don't you come and donate to get your freedom? My people, anyway, many more videos that I would like you people to watch. I got them from our APMs and the Information Minister's Twitter handle. That's where I take my videos from.
apparatus and some.
That's where I get my videos from. Yes. Watch this one. Watch Anya and let us talk about it. Look at it. Ndị a bụ ndị na-egbu mmadụ. Shetima eje kpọpụta fa kpọnye Musa. Ọ sị na fa dị repented. Ndị a niile unu fụrụ bụ Boko Haram that they go to all African countries to recruit and bring them. You can never see Arise News or Channels News or TVC News discuss about these people. You dare not. You dare not. Because they are Fulani people coming to Fulanize us and Islamize us. It's impossible. It is only by your Ejema and Eje that we can say real no to these people, and we must mean it. Ejema is on this website, www.biafrarepublicgovernment. The government is spelled government, government.org. You will see the donate button and you will click on it. These men are the repentant Boko Haram. They are more than 5,000. This is Nigeria for you. This is Nigeria for you. We are showing it. That is the same way the Americans know Nigeria. The same way the whole world is knowing Nigeria. Look at it.
For 8 years, the focus on tackling insurgency through soft power has been the drive of the Nigerian government. Its military and security apparatus and some international agencies ensuring peace and security returns to their affected areas in the northeast. This time, the satellite is on by some civil groups to look into the achievements of these agencies and impact in the once troubled northeast of the country.
I think with the DRR marking 8 years of impact, the DRR marking 8 years of giving this nation peace, giving this nation security, stability, 8 years of taking out souls from the bush back into the society.
You see? Taking souls from the bush back to the society. Repented Boko Haram. But they want to jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for just asking for freedom of his people. For just asking Nigeria government, conduct referendum. And they said no. 2024, Biafrans conducted referendum and 56 million Biafrans voted that they no longer want to be in Nigeria. These are the Boko Haram. The world should hear this. If
they enjoy peace, I think they deserve some kudos.
Amidst the clamor for...
Did you hear that? That they deserve some kudos for coming out from the bush. This is how they integrate terrorists into the society and into the army, into the military. And this can only happen in Nigeria. These men supposed to be in jail, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Scrapping of Operation Safe Corridor, issues raised by some state governors and members of the National Assembly on the activities of some repentant insurgents, the civil group believes the operation has done the country well.
The whole idea is collaboratively, we in the media, we in the civil society, let's partner to give encouragement. Of course, there could be little shortfalls. That's human nature. But if we in the media, are we supposed to condemn what is being done? And they've done much. If they've not done 99%, they've done 95%.
Surely, the activities of Operation Safe Corridor had been under intense scrutiny.
People, you have seen it. You have all seen it. Federal government trains over 2,000 repentant Boko Haram terrorists in 8 years. They have been terrorizing citizens of that region. I don't know about Nigeria. There is nothing like Nigeria. Nigeria is only a name, an enterprising name, given to it by Lord Lugard. The three regions we know there is Igbo land, Hausa, and Yoruba. These are the people terrorizing them. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, James Omotosho, wants to put him on life sentence, or Nigeria government will buy him. That's what Sowore wrote. The leakage of their plan for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. America government will soon come for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria should wait. We will never give up. But Biafrans, in the meantime, we have to really make sure that we donate. We must donate to our freedom. Please, my people, we need donation. We need donation. That will help Onyendu to come out and Mazi Simon Ekpa to be released. Yes, no election in Biafra land. No election. No election in Biafra land. Whenever we say this, please, my people, do not forget that it has to be done. Look at now. Because Biafra Republic government in exile have awakened America to come and save Christians. Look at all these foolish men of, so-called men of God. Anyway, it was there in the Bible that they will come and deceive us. Listen to this one. Listen to him. Medicine after death. Medicine after death. I don't know what his name is. Is it Oyedepo? Oyedepo. Let me tell you, my people. You see all these people, they were all Muslims. They all have Muslim background from Kwara State. Kwara State is a Muslim state. They don't have any regrets if the whole region becomes Islamized because they were born into it. They only came to become Christian pastors in order to fulfill their takia lies, to get what they want, money. That's what they are doing. That's what they are doing. My people, I will send you the link so that any one of you that wants to join me can join me and make their submission. Yes. Somebody like Nonso, I will send the link. Anybody that wants to join me, my sister love, if you are still watching while we are listening to this man, listen to them. Medicine after death.
You can't cast a spell on prophets. No. Your charmers know that prophets occupy higher place.
Prophets occupy higher place in extorting money.
That they do. How dare you? I told Nigeria, I said, what? You are voting a killer system into power. I said it with all my passion. I know, I saw it. I saw a bloodthirsty army of men coming to cause.
That they are voting a bloodthirsty people in 2023. So why then did he not talk then? Why did he not talk? Why did he not talk? Why did he not talk? He's only talking now. My brother, go ahead and talk to Biafrans. You are welcome. Ndewo. Hello, Nonso, are you there? Oh, sorry. My sister love. Ndewo, talk to Biafrans, so talk to Biafrans.
Adebeti.
No, ọ dị ka ị nọ very far from your speaker. Your voice,
And my
uh,
voice is too low. Can you
no,
hear me?
your voice is the faint. Come close to the
Oh
mic.
yeah?
Eh?
What's happening? I am not. Actually, I'm holding my phone in my hand.
Eh?
Yeah, I wonder what is happening. Can you hear me?
I'm hearing you, but it is very, very faint. Okay,
Oh
click
yeah?
here your phone, ebe volume.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I mean, it's on the highest now. I don't know what happened.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh la la. So it's still low. Hello?
Eh?
Is it still low?
Yes.
I wonder what is happening. Oh, good Lord. But can I go on anyway?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, Biafrans.
You're welcome.
My people.
Hey, nonso simiji earphone.
No, I don't even have, I don't like earphone. I don't even have it. I don't use it.
Okay, nonso she said that she doesn't have earphone.
So they're not hearing me.
We are hearing you, but go ahead. Yes, William said that they can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. My people, what I'm saying is this. Our leader said he will lead from the front.
Yes.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Yes.
So anybody who claim they are following our leader, who claim Onyendu is fighting for them, who claim they love freedom, the only way to prove it is from your action.
Exactly.
Onyendu cannot do his part and do your part. He is doing his part. Your part is to contribute so that our army can defend our territory. If you are saying America recognize the other people recognize you, yes, they can recognize you, but recognize you when you don't take control of your space. They can recognize you, that's their job. Taking control of your space is your job. You can't run away from it. How do you control your space? You must donate. It's not optional, it is compulsory. You must donate. It doesn't matter how much you have. So that those soldiers, because we have an army, it's not hush hush thing. We have an army. In any nation, it is the responsibility of the citizens to provide and maintain and sustain their army. So you have to contribute for your defense so that they can defend your territory. Then they recognize you. It's like a man going around telling people to say, oh, asking you, how is your wife? How is your wife? But you don't have a wife. Are you
Exactly.
stupid? Go get married and answer a husband. They don't sell it at a grocery store and they don't give it free. Do what it takes to answer a husband. Then somebody can now ask you, how is your wife? So you cannot have a country that doesn't have a protected area. Somebody has to protect you. They won't do it with empty hand. They won't do it with mouth. But they can't jail our leader. And our leader is yes, yes, yes. That is true. But what are you doing? Chair lady, what are you doing? Ndị Igbo sị ma ọgọ mmadụ ejighị ego ya ejide olu okwu. You are not going to fight just like me. But fight with your purse. Contribute. It doesn't matter how small. Our website is open 24/7. So it's not matter of, oh, I went to the market. They close by the time I come back. Na lie yo. Donate while you're in the market. Donate when you come back. Donate when you're in the church. In the first place, we are all Christians. Isn't that what we all say?
Yes.
So, did you not read faith without work is dead? Eh? So how can you want freedom and you cannot contribute? How can you say, BDF, go get them, and you don't contribute? Are you not a hypocrite with a medal? So stop fooling yourself, dear friends. Stop saying, oh, well, it's for those who have money. When the Fulani meet you, they don't even know if you have money if you don't. You only need maybe a cut on your neck, maybe a bullet on your head. They don't have time. So stop staying on the fence. I don't even know where the fence is. If not people being bad and being wicked to themselves. Yes, other people will come and recognize you. That is true. But they cannot recognize you in the middle of the street. You must have a definite territory that is protected. That's your job. Today is our fundraising. Don't say nobody told you. Every Saturday is our fundraising. Every Sunday is our town hall meeting. So you have no excuse. Unless you are that prodigal son. Even prodigal son had a chance to come home.
Yes.
You can't beat that. Do you get? Bible said these things are written for others to read it and reason. Reset your brain after you read those things. Don't go to church to show your outfit. Don't go to church to please your pastor. Your pastor is the shepherd that is eating the sheep. If you don't know, let's call it by its name. They are pulpit bandits. Whatever the idiots in uniform don't take from you Monday through Saturday, Sunday, the pulpit bandit will take from you. You are hungry. They ask you, go and pray, go and fast. You're already fasting before you came to church. How much fasting do you need? Eh? When you don't eat, you are already fasting. Do you need somebody to tell you that you are fasting? Eh? So, instead of fooling yourself and blaming others, use your God-given brain. Heaven help those that help themselves. So, America will help you by recognizing you, but they are not going to come and defend your territory. It's not their job. Okay? Those people that they are fooling. Oh, America is coming to kill all of you. Oh, my lovely Nigeria. Oh, how can they come and destroy my lovely country? Are you stupid? Were you not the one crying? Foreign government, come and help us. Come and redeem us from Nigeria. Now somebody is coming to redeem you. You swing your mouth backwards because you live in a backward reasoning society called Nigeria. Stop it.
Yes, my sister. Let me add something to what you are saying now. They say that Biafrans, we are the terrorists terrorizing Southeast, terrorizing Nigeria.
Mm.
Then now America has offered to come and clear us
Mm.
as the terrorists,
Yes,
and they are saying no. Who is
because
fooling
they are
who?
thoroughly confused. They don't know what they want. How is Biafrans being responsible for the killing in Southeast? Did they listen to Hope Uzodinma?
Oh,
Did they listen to Asari Dokubo, who took ownership of the killing? Do they remember that? When Wike was killing people in Obibo, was it Biafrans killing them? Even though Wike is a Biafran, but for his own stupidity, he denied himself. He has to kill his own people to please the Fulanese.
yes. Do you know that the other day I saw Ned Nwoko? Sorry to interject you.
Mm-hmm.
The other about 3 or 4 days ago, Ned Nwoko went to Evangelist Ebukobi and was confessing. He said that they came. Ned Nwoko is not a child, he's 64 or 65. He said, and he's a senator, he said that they came to them and told them to deny that they are Igbos. He said that they told them the same thing. I found this man Abro Wike. Oh, Wike.
Nwaike,
Nwaike.
Nwaike,
Onye
but
Igbo.
he removed the
Even
N.
Asari Dokugbo. bụ
Yes,
Edi Abali.
Edi
Afa nne ya.
Abale. Yes, you see, but then the thing is this, that somebody look at you and say you're stupid does not make you stupid. You are only stupid when you start acting stupid.
Exactly.
Bible said, "Ị gị nọ na mmehie amara rie na ya sị Chineke ekwela." Yes, that was propaganda they used during the war to enter Biafra land through the coast.
Please, no, so
That is
come
true.
back. Oh.
That is true. But now, when you see what happened to your own God-given sense, can't you reason? If you're not Igbo, how come you are behaving like an Igbo person? If you're not Igbo, how come your name is Igbo? Those people that tell you, oh, we are for you, your cousins are against you, and they're the one killing you. Why can't you reason? Sit down. Ask yourself 1 or 2 questions. Come up with the answer. Is it you who is starving me, is my friend, and not my cousin who is cooking and calling me to come and eat? Who is actually my enemy? Isn't it time they reason and stop excuses, excuses, excuses? How does that benefit anybody? Ned Nwoko, if he now discover the truth, what is he doing with the truth?
Oh.
What is he doing with the truth? Has he asked God why God left him alive till today so he can grow up and be able to reason on his own, be an independent thinker? He is a senator.
Yes.
What is he doing as a senator?
Look
Knowing
at
the
what they
truth.
wrote here on APM's Twitter handle. Tinubu government gives each governor joining APC 250 billion, senators 1 billion. That's the attraction to join APC,
Yeah,
and they are all there.
but
Well,
they claim to
hungry
be
are killing people.
Christians. What will it profit them after they get the money and their family, they and their families are destroyed? Have they checked the story of Afonja? Have they checked the story of the Hausas? What made them think they are going to be exception? Foolish people. Oh, you send your children overseas. The overseas is not what it used to be. Oh. The same thing happening in our end is happening everywhere now. They better wake up. They better
Yes.
wake up. Our people, for how long would you submit yourself to deceit? They come and lie to you. You know the people that are killed, and somebody come out and say, oh, nobody was killed, and you agree. Are you stupid? Which part of your brain is working?
I don't know.
Eh? They killed your mother. They killed your brother. And they come back and say to you, oh, please agree, nobody was killed. Are you stupid? Well, onye mara asụ ya sụọla ikwe. Onye amaghị asụ ya sụọla ala. The truth remains the truth to eternity. So, if you want freedom, come and donate, contribute to your defense. If you love your leaders, come and contribute and defend your place. Ekere ọrụ eke. Onye ndu is doing his own. What are you doing? Do your
Exactly.
part. Do your part. Because you will be the one to pay the price at the end of the day. I will rest my mic here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Nonso, where are you? Join us, join us. Don't just go. You know. Now, my people, I have to show you all this. America has made a bill to sanction Nigeria, and the bill is called S2747. And the global community welcomed it, that Nigeria should be sanctioned. Thank you, my sister love. Thank you so much for all your submissions. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Nonso, please, yes, join us and talk to Biafrans. We need to be talking to our people, remembering that our leader is not giving up. We cannot give up, and the only way we have to support him is to come and make donation. Thank you so much. Go ahead. Hello, Nonso. Go ahead. Your internet is playing up. You know, Saturdays
Yeah,
are always.
it's always giving me this front and back. I will always hear you. Good morning, Mom. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Yeah. Good morning, Mom. So I always have this difficult of muting myself. Like so it takes time because of the network either. So you see, just like what we have seen, this is not the first, and this is not going to be the last.
Yes.
There's a reason for that. So, and I'm not here to start telling my people that do this or do that, because now the time has come, So at this time, the people that are doing something, they are doing something. It's sometimes like this when we come, we talk like this. Sometimes our enemy might think that maybe but it's good we talk. Oh, the reason why I'm saying this thing is that the solution, we the Biafran people are the solution. Just like as we have been standing our ground, because the target was us, not even our leaders. It wasn't
Yes.
our leaders. The target
Yes.
wasn't our. So and we the Biafran people, mostly those of us under the Biafran government in exile and other people who believe in justice and fairness, So they understand that this act was being targeted at us, we the people, not just Mazina, not Mazina Kano, it's our prime minister. So me personally, as a Bion, I understand. So that is the reason why you see, come rain, console, I will continue to stand my ground and move me, even though it is going to cost my life. So, proving, for the past 5 years. And the thing is that, the thing is that we thank God. So I'm really, giving the Biafran government exile, especially the lobbies. They really did a nice job. You see this kind of that we have been fighting for a very long time. And this kind of systematic genocide and the atrocities, intimidations, the injustice, and everything. It is very, very clear and obvious that these people, they already have their way before kidnapping our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is very, very obvious. They already have their way, but unfortunately something changed. Just one small shit just spoiled the axe, so something changed. And what was that thing that changed? That was Donald Trump. The emergence of Donald Trump, it really changed so many things. If not, I can categorically tell you here that if the United Nations and the UN and this is the European Union and all these fraudulent and all these criminals that are supporting the kind of this genocide, the genocide against Christians, that standing with Nigeria, that has been the sponsor, the sponsorers, and then the negotiators with those T groups that has been terrorizing and unaliving majority unaliving mostly targeted at Christians.
Yes.
So and you see them coming out now to air their opinion. Is it not shameful and disgraceful, mostly especially the UK? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is a British citizen that has not committed any crime, the so-called Nigeria you are saying you are supporting, you are standing with, went to Kenya to kidnap your citizen. And because the American government, now since 5 years old, we have been shouting, and the law is very, very clear. And you yourself, you have an ambassador, you have everything there. You shouldn't just pretend as if it's not your business, because this is an injustice, an international offense. So it concerns you as a British government. If you think that you care so much about Nigeria, may war betides each and every one of you. You think that you people will succeed because of your selfish interest. You think that this nonsense jihadists and terrorists that you people have joined together and want to force us to so that you be taking our life, even because you never succeed in taking our land in those days. Now you want to use this your modern style, and you never knew that somebody like our leader and brave Biafrans like us are here. You think that it was like before. Maybe when you come to Africa, you think that we are stupid. Then you forgot about the history of we the Biafrans. You forgot how brave and how intelligent. You think that you have succeeded in buying the original Biafrans. You never knew that there's a way God works. How can you commit all these atrocities and all this genocide? How can you support the killings? How can you deny the fact? What do you mean by coming out to make utter nonsense statements instead of you to even fight for the release of in short, how will you fight for someone that you colluded with Nigerian government to kidnap? So that is the reason why, to my conclusion, I continue to encourage our people, to do the needful, because I know we are doing the needful. Some of all these people that we see that have been sabotaging, talking from both sides of their mouths, I know that these people are not Biafrans. To be honest, because the time has come. Just that the only thing that they are trying to do is to sell some kind of propaganda, some kind of narrative to deceive and to delay. Not as if maybe our people have not hearkened to this voice. Not as if our people doesn't know that it is Biafra that they want. But the problem is that it is this miscreant and all these criminals, that we are going to select in few days or a few months time to come, because the time is no longer far. Because I'm telling you, mommy, before God and man, the time is no longer far anymore. All of them, so they will understand how resilient and how focused and how serious we are, in the pursuit of this our freedom, because it's not a joke anymore. This is a life between life and death. Look at the intimidation and the injustice that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You think that I'm happy? How can any sane person see the kind of injustice that is being going on that court and stand it? It is unfair. And as a matter of fact, somebody that was kidnapped. So that is where we stand, and that is where we are standing. And all this nonsense and all these provocations, that they are putting in the hearts of Biafrans. I really understand that, because they knew that they have succeeded in handing over the country to terrorists, and them themselves are the leaders, the sponsors, so they have the agenda. So they understand that we are, and that as in, even though that we know that we have our government, we have our Biafran Liberation Army, as long as they have succeeded in getting through the EU, for the EU to support them, for the fact that they have China supporting them, for the fact that they even have UK, that they kidnap our own citizen for good 5 years supporting them. So what are we talking about? So for that reason, I now come to conclude that the intervention of the US, of the American government, under the administration of Donald J. Trump, is a prayer answer. And I want to appeal to Donald Trump that, as it stands now, Nigeria is a failed state. For a very long time, it has been just that they have been suppressing our voice. And Joe Biden was there supporting Nigeria as well. That was their conclusion. That was their ultimate. That was their power. Before they went ahead to commit this atrocity, they also got the yes, ma.
Yeah. We know that Nigeria was the people that sponsored Kamala Harris against Obama, against Donald
Donald Trump.
during
Yes.
the campaign. Nigeria sponsored that lady because it is Obama's party, and Obama is a Muslim. Like now, I will just give you time, but let me mention something. Now that Breji has worked so hard and made America to speak, look at all these pastors. They are now coming. I have shown you Oyedepo, and this one, Enenche. All of them have a full Islamic background. It is their takia that brought them to come and open Christian church, to extort Christians. Like my sister Love said, when they are in that pulpit, they are terrorizing our people, extorting money from them because they don't do anything for them with that money. So these people are everywhere against us. Oyedepo, this one, the other one, I will show his video after this. All of them, our information minister lined them up like this. They are all now talking because Breji has woken up America to talk to Nigeria. This is it. And the worst part is our governors. The governors from Biafra land, who are making life difficult and miserable for our people. That's why we also inform them not to vote. Today is the election day in Anambra. Do not vote, because you are voting for your death. You are signing your death warrant by voting for them. Today is our donation, our fundraising day. Come and donate. Sorry, go ahead before you lose your...
So no, I'm not going to lose my thought, because I already have my point that I wanted to be. I'm
Yes.
just only trying to go round so that at least the message will be understood. So my conclusion is that Nigeria, for a very long time, is a failed state. So, and we all know what happened under the administrative of even Joe Biden, because that was when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped.
Yes.
And so because of all this support, because I saw Joe Biden visiting Nigeria, and they have their ambassadors, they have their embassies, they have their intelligence, they know exactly what is going on. We know how the Boko Haram, rose up, attacking barracks even in his time. They never commented on that. They still come, they shake their hands with the man that died 2 times, and they do their shenanigan, they do their agenda, as long as and I don't even know what did Biden even benefited from all this collusion against especially the Christians in Nigeria. with the Nigerian government, knowing fully that these people are complicit, are compromised, for a very long time. And even as for then, we have been shouting, still, making our voice to be heard, doing everything possible to make sure that at least, the next thing you will see, the US government will just approve 5 Tucano aircrafts. They will just approve with different weapons and give them enough money.
32,
Yes,
36 Tucano,
yeah, you see,
until Onyendu wrote.
you see, and all these Tucano jets has been flying over Biafran territory, bombing and destroying our land and the lives and the properties of people. They have never used this Tucano jets to go and bomb Boko Haram in their forest. So, and I thank God for the Biafran Liberation Army. At least they have been bringing some of them down. So those one they know. So, but the truth is that this kind of war that the former administration of America was supporting, because that one is clear. They were supporting all of them. How wish it was Biden or maybe this woman now that you just mentioned. By now, the case would have been closed now. You think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will still be going to court?
Yeah.
As it stands now, do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be relevant? Even all this one, the way they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even collude with the European Union to arrest our prime minister. Do you think that by now they would have not succeeded in conclusion? Forget about all these ones that we are shouting. People donate. Then all these ones are running up and down. Some Biafrans are being stupid and foolish. These people they really wanted to exterminate us, because they think that they already got the power, they got all it takes, they got all the support, they got the media. They really wanted to march in, but there was an obstacle. That is how God works, because He said that His will must be done. They should go and rephrase and check very well the meaning of that word. It is very short but very powerful. When God speaks, nobody can challenge it. He might delay and take time, but at the end of the day, the destruction will be disastrous, and that is what is coming to Nigeria. You see, the truth is that people have been targeting us, but can't you see the way I'm laughing? I'm angry, but I have hope. That is my joy. The hope that I have is the strength that I'm using to talk. And when I put my strategies and I see what God has done, there is a lot of reasons for me to begin to glorify and shout hallelujah, because the Sioux has fallen. We never ever rise again. So I'm appealing to Donald J. Trump. They have their evidences and the atrocities are obvious, and we can see how they are lamenting. You can see how evil they are. You can see how stubborn and unnegotiable, animals that these people are. They are not worth to be called humans, because these people are cannibals. These people are terrorists. That is exactly who they are, especially the government, from Shetima, Tinubu, all of them, including the governor. So for that reason, please, Mr. President Donald J. Trump, with the power that the United States of America have, please destabilize this shithole. You call this Nigerian country, you call it shithole, and that is exactly, it is worse than a shithole. Destabilize it. If possible, arrest all from Tinubu, Shetima, arrest all of them, all these criminals that you already have in your list. Pick all of them, the one that cannot allow you to arrest. Eliminate all of them. Let them go down. And we will be happy. We will be very, very happy. You understand? So, and destabilize the first states and conduct a referendum, a general referendum, so that Biafran people can go. Because all this whole nonsense, it is just being perpetrated by just few elements. Because they come to our land, they try to get some Fulani stooge that answer Obinna, that answer Hope Uzodimba, that answer Osoludo. Then at the end of the day, they will tell us that is it not our people? We do not know these criminals. These people are Fulani stooges. So for that reason, with the help of the Biafra Liberation Army, because if not for the Biafra Liberation Army, by now they would have taken over in Biafra land would have been the worst. But because of the resistance of the Biafra Liberation Army, they no longer send their terrorists in ragtag to our bushes. What they do is that they use that Tucano aircraft and their army with armor tanks. They come in their numbers. There are evidences, there are videos, there are evidences to show and to prove all these things that we are saying here. They come with in their numbers, 30 armor tanks just to come and to do what? and unannounced. It is nowhere that is being reported that, oh, that the Nigerian army is moving into so place in Biafra land or in the southeast, the so-called southeast they call it, you know, and they are going to do this and going to do that. They do not bring any coverage. They do not. How are these people working? They will just go into people's community. They will use that armor tank, destroy properties, kill innocent people, burn down everywhere, use the Tucano aircraft to burn down innocent houses, women and children and their babies. They will roast them down. You see, so many things has been happening, and CNN, BBC, China's, all of them, were all bought. All these things are under the British and the European corporations. Yes. So what are we talking about? Yes, so there's I don't know where Nigeria will start, because all these things, they think that we are just saying it for man. They are all documented. The way you people move in your trucks, unaliving our youths, kidnapping them on a daily basis, broad daylight, because you think that nothing will happen. We have CCTV camera all over Biafra land. And several times we have already showcased this thing, and still yet, you still have the effort because you think that you have the power. You have already succeeded in bribing European Union. You have succeeded in covering the British. You have succeeded in everywhere. And you think that you will succeed in Donald Trump with propaganda. May war will betize all of you. You will not even know what is about to come out. For how long will you people continue to cover truth? You think that this God in heaven is not a God of justice, just like our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said? How can you people think that with all this evil, that you think that you will just come here and plant some criminals, all these all these bastards that do not know where they come from? Some will come and say, I'm from Delta. The other one will say, I'm from this one. You are all fools. Faceless. You people you are all fools, faceless, and you people don't even know what you are doing. Because if those countries that you are residing, immediately the American government will give order. All of you that is hiding behind your social media, saying something without fact, because all these things you are saying, you are still putting the lives of millions of people in danger. And for that reason, few of you must be picked as well. But that is not the case for now. But I'm appealing to the American government to step in as soon as possible. Yes, that shithole country should not exist even for a second. It should be destabilized. It should be taken over by the American army, and let them conduct a general referendum to see let us see how many are these people, these few criminals, these few Janjaweed, these few foreigners who came into our land. Let us see how those that will want to say they want to vote or they want to stay in Nigeria. But as for we, the Biafran people, it is very, very clear that we can never ever be in the same country with jihadists. So for that reason, if the referendum can be conducted, and yes, maybe we'll accept it. But if not, Biafra should be recognized. Biafra should be recognized immediately as a sovereign state, because our referendum has already been conducted. So, and with the support of the Biafra Liberation Army, we'll be able to defend our land. Thank you very much, Mommy.
Thank you. You know what you are saying. Our sister also said it, that America will they will recognize us. But it's still our duty. It is still in our hands to support what we are doing. Americans will not come to fight for us. They are not coming to Nigeria to fight. They are going to take away the terrorists. That's what they are going. Who is Nigeria to withstand the American fight? It is something that could be done in hours. But the truth is that we are thanking President, His Excellency, Donald J. Trump, for speaking at all. Do you know that just that word is shaking the whole Nigeria? They are running from pillar to post. They are running helter-skelter. They will not do anything to our leader. They must release our leader. Do you know that law they are relying on is repealed since 2013 because of the terrorist Fulanis? But now they want to use it against Onyendu. America knows all these facts. They only needed somebody to come and wake their consciousness and bring them, point Nigeria to them. That is one of the powers of having a lobbyist. Nigeria has no lobbyist, no ambassador in America. So
what is the judge delaying? Who is pointing gun on that judge head? to ask him to be fooling himself like that?
Let me come. I will answer the question. Nobody
Okay.
is pointing at his head. If nobody is pointing at his head, the judge is a Yoruba man, Judge Omotosho. And you remember that video. That is why we always forget easily. Fulani don't forget. They don't forget at all. Fulanis, they don't forget. They remember what their father told them in 1803 when Usman Dan Fodio came. And that is what they are still fighting. But anything that happens today, tomorrow we forget. Why Omotosho is doing that is because this Shetima, who formed Boko Haram with Buhari, this same Shetima said it in a video, that audio that leaked, where he was telling them that they Yoruba will pay 5,000 naira for tenement tax. They Fulani will pay 10,000, but the Igbo man will pay 1 million. They will take over their business and they will make us to be insignificant. That is what is happening now. Omotosho is also terrorizing our leader in the court, trying to use an obsolete law. What is it? A whole judge, very incompetent judge. There is no lawyer now because Onyendu said, let me do it myself. So there is no lawyer, no defense. He is defending himself. And he was the one that is reminding Omotosho that Nigeria government or Nigeria court has no jurisdiction over his case. And Omotosho is trying to apply a law that has been repealed. Yeah, law ewepugo na the system. Because oge Fulani na-ewepu that law, or terrorists in the Befa, Kafa Bunobi. Then Omotosho is now going back to bring that law, to use it and jail Onyendu. The other day, you heard when Showore wrote it on his Twitter that their plan with Southeast governors is to either kill Onyendu or put him in life jail by using that obsolete law. And though if Onyendu na gwafana court. So now Yoruba, when they are not president, Fulani will be vice. Fulani will be vice. Yoruba will be their president. All sorts of them with Nigeria. When na milk our oil. That's why I'm just happy. Ka APM na-ekwu kita na ị ga-use mmanụ anyị na gas anyị wee nweta ife anyị chọrọ. Ịda anụ ka ọ na-ekwu that there is a deal going on. Now look at this. America is not stopping at nothing. Look at this. This says US bill section 2747 gains global support. Breji backs US senators move to sanction ex-Nigeria over genocide and religious persecution. So America is not stopping. Fana abia. Ọ bụ na fejiro nwayọọ wee mee ife a. Ndị ụwa sị na o nwere ife fa na-eji chọ na Nigeria. But nwayọọ ịchọ ịnwụta ọkụkọ ị ka na-atụsarị ya ọka o ji nwayọọ na-abịa. Ndị ọcha na-eme ife ka anyị nwa si eme ife ghọta that one. Ifuge ife a bụ na APM's Twitter handle and Mr. Nweke, that's success offer tweet ife gosili November 7 yesterday. Today is 8. So we are getting there. Kama na ife anyị na-ayọ ndị be anyị, in as much as America wụ anyị n'azụ, anyị amarapụ onwe anyị until ọ dị na paper. Ndị ọcha na-eji nwayọọ eme ife. Ọ na-ada adị anyị bụ ndị ojii n'ọkụ. Ọ na-ada adị anyị n'ọkụ too much. No.
Ihe mere anyị ji na-eti na-asị funding because all this result anyị na-ahụ taa na apụga all this result I na always got our lobbies. I wouldn't I claim or anything. The evidences are there.
Yes.
I won't aware any of all these people in my effort to need all these things. This is the reason why, because I have when you keep pushing here, I have that because that Trump a mega statement can I relax. So no, we will continue to push. I get to continue to defend our land. So
Yes.
so many things, no election, all these things we hear. I question go see that yes, and about people questioning what how these things are by this time. Well, although I'm not I'm at the mountain machine this thing because at the end of the day, or this car or something, yeah, this is the only thing that can save our life. I don't want any other way out. So at least I wouldn't always get any other thing. At least with these evidences and with all these things, I know the encouragement, to come out and do the needful. I need we need this money to continue to fund our lobbyists. All this news, all these things now. I need the more lobbyists. All those people say, all those. I need the ego, So because let our people do the needful. We don't have time to relax. Or who bet until that kind of thing is somehow or they normal. So all our action and our resoluteness and our support we hear men at least this justice I natural or black justice our source of justice for Mazinam is for justice for all of us. Justice for him is for all of us. You understand? So and all these things I name is also in line. So all we hear now all these things I name and all through this process all that court more all those things and when they bend their hedges and how so unless there is a strong power that comes from above, like the United States of America, and we do just for no, or we do just no. Let us continue to fund this government. So this government when any demand, like all this our lobbies or the way I should encourage her, the way I should support all what I get my Biafran Liberation Army na kwadra ulo. The way I get support on there. Some people have this is not the time for those nonsense. If we're going to do Nigerian army with uniform. Nigerian government negotiate with those and why are we deceiving ourselves? So the best thing is that people, all these kind of people, people should not listen to these people because they are just few people. Just that have an opportunity in with a platform. They are nonsense. As a real Biafran, you should man, would they be no. And the guy get those nonsense, because all he had a plan, that is their aim, that is their plan to achieve. Just to deceive those people with propaganda and lie. At the end of the day, if that happened, I said, don't listen to them. Or not any of them, man, don't China believe. So the extent that not China have some kind of platform, you got battle like this, and they put these things. Not China say how you are lying. You just see that this is disgrace, this is speechless. So all these things come that these people, the very, very few. Now our government any other hope apart from Biafra. See, and with any other body, when any other person they could try on come when they actually kidnap Mazinam the Kano. Who someone Joku. Instead, this government in Ezana would do upon no when prime minister, where headquarters got here in America. Ima no chuko kika bia mane me how no that headquarters on Finland today. Uno chena ka na ekwu okwu. Uno chena whenever I get jazz aga. Chineke emebere where headquarters tie Chineke emebere wepụtara you somebody the anyogo somebody that knows the pain and the evil, the kind of atrocities Biafra na agabiga. The pain and the fire is in his eye. You see all his effort and his relentless, his effort, his sweat, his money, everything, his time, he's spending it for us.
The same
thing with our leader, Massacre, day and night. This man can broadcast day and night. I'm them that some criminals and when they hear water. Our prime minister did the same thing. Some criminals when they hear water. This man is still doing the same thing. And some people want to castigate him, and they think that they can stop him. This is their last bus stop because America will not go area.
Can I say something?
Yes, mommy, you can say.
Yeah. If an emendi ba bona, Fade Gile fa goeze fonu. Famalu that na this APM, Mazio Gekere, na his time is what like 200 ejema an hour. Famalu, they will appreciate it. Ima akwụichete n'oge onye ndu nọ na a na-akwụ Chike Dozie m ụgwọ na kwuchi na asanworo ụgwọ. All of them, they were all being paid. But ndị be ya dem appreciate. This man will his own time welu dobe n'akụkụ, just like PM resigned from his political career ka o wee jisi ike wee fesie ịchọta this Biafra. And all the same Chukwu melu PM ji wee appoint ya this APM, ọbụla our finance minister. All sense. PM mekwa wee si ya jee na for all these men na Congress, because ọma o jilugo anya o ji ama ife wee maa na this man bụ ife ndị Igbo na-akpọ ọnọchie, na onye ga-anọchie ma ọ bụ na anything mee, onye ga-anọchi wee lụọ ọrụ ọfụma. There are many of them in America, but PM just chose this person. Oh, Chukwu, that's the wisdom. He chose him. O wee register our Biafra Republic government in exile. Register ya in America. Like you rightly said, ọ bụ na register ife a na Finland, case are closed. Case are closed. Our PM, he acted there like a visionary. I'm telling you, nobody pays him. He doesn't receive salary. None of us are being paid. Nobody in the media, not even the Minister of Information. He's not being paid. But why? Because we want Biafra to come. That's why we are being so dedicated in whatever we are doing. Mana oge China Asanworo, Chike Doziem, they were all paid. That is one thing our people forget very easily. Now, time this man is precious to him because he's a serious-minded businessman, and he is applying that seriousness into what he's doing. That's why sometimes I liken our APM to Trump. Trump is a successful businessman, and the check since Obata this time, how many deals with the goal in the America? Imanandi Europe, 60 billion for energy and whatever supply they want, and 600 billion for ngwagha. Emma, all the na YouTube, Google lawyer, you will see it there. Now, Omegokwa, between the Tutsis and the Kedaf and there, in the Congo. And he's doing with us. Madi Ikpota, a businessman, turn Oya into a politician. They will always achieve the way our APM is achieving things now. I'm telling you, that's the way I look at our APM, like Donald Trump. All this while, onye lugoro this level, but our PM settle everything up, and it is working. APM is following its suit. Or CRC Canada, ije na these Reuters, all these parallel facts, those newspapers, you will see what they are writing. Breji. Mazi Ogekere, Mazi Simon Ekpa. These are the names they write there. They don't write USB or Ngozi or Abufulani or Imam Madabu CRC. No. So I am extremely very happy that God gave me the wisdom. After that, our visit to Finland last year, when Ngozi started all this chaos, that I had the wisdom to wait and follow the person that knows road, which is our APM. And that is Breji. I can never leave Breji. No way. I cannot. We are the people making it happen now. We are. We are the people making it happen. Let us listen a bit to this man and hear what he's saying.
Number two, whatever a person does, to prevent himself from being killed does not amount to an offense. That is the constitution.
Yeah, that is the constitution. And they said that Onyendu did this, he did that.
Anything a person does in order to prevent himself from being killed, whatever it is not an offense. Section 59 of the Penal Code provides that nothing is an offense of which is done in the lawful exercise of the right of private defense. Nothing is an offense. Vigilante groups, hear the word. Nothing is an offense. Section 60 of the Penal Code also provides that the right of private defense extends to A, the defense of his own body and the body of any other person against any offense affecting the human body. B, the property, whether movable or immovable, of himself or of any other person. In other words, against any act which is an offense under the definition of theft, robbery, mischief, criminal trespass, which is an attempt to commit any of those offenses. Meaning is, nothing is an offense.
Yes. We have all seen it.
Where a person is defending himself or defending another from being destroyed or being killed. So what is the useless nonsense about those who think they have the claim to take lives at will, and then they go unarrested and they go unharassed? The end of it has come. Somebody shout, enough is enough. What I read said, if the man killed somebody because they came to kill him, that the court discharged him acquitted. That devil.
You see, this applies to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody who says enough is enough. The law must be applied and applied correctly. They will never do that. Hello, there is wisdom here, and Anyelo Ndewono. Thank you, my brother, for joining us. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. We are here now playing the voice of Nigerian pastors. They are now speaking. They are now speaking up because Biafrans have woken America to come and fight insurgency and persecution of Christians.
Eyes. When bad things start happening to them now, you won't know it's what you caused. When bad things start happening to your life, you won't know it's because you made comments that were lies. You start blaming village people that we are innocent, witches that are tired of your case. This morning, the pastor called me on the phone and he was very angry. It was quite brutal. And I said, why are you angry? So he's a notable preacher of the gospel. He said, can you imagine over the killings and all going on and the issue of killings of Christians, that some people were categorizing me, you, they said we are not speaking about killings. And I said to him, it's because you are still thinking everybody on social media have sense. So I think that's why you are bothered. I have been speaking since 24. They brought it down. They brought our church down because we were speaking against the killings of Christians. And there's nobody should say, oh, Christians are not just the ones dying, Muslims are also dying. Are you not ashamed? It's like you caught a thief. You say, you stole my shirt and my trouser. You say, I didn't steal your shirt, I only stole your trouser. The truth is that there are killings, and the killings must stop. There are killings, and the government have no capacity to handle it. It's beyond them. There are killings. I have not just been speaking against killings. I traveled there. I was in Jos, I was in Benue, I was in Yola. Everywhere there have been killings, I've been there. So there are killings in the country. For those of you who are in the West, you know, when I finish like this, they will get their data boys that they give 20,000 to start posting. In case you want to post something about me, look for one I wear good suit. Look for where I'm dressed well. Don't look for one of our social media handlers was telling me that they brought a picture of me praying for Ukraine, and they say he's praying for Ukraine and he's in Nigeria. The problem is that you don't know that some of us pastors have grown beyond Nigeria.
Did you hear what he said? If you want to post a video of him, video him where he is wearing a good suit.
This is the height of arrogancy.
Oh my God.
The height of arrogancy, that is to show you these ones, the ones that claim they have sense. The one that call himself pastor, who's supposed to be humble. So look at the way he talks. We have grown past beyond Nigeria. That's why you move around with armored tanks, with armored cars, and you still claim to be a pastor, and you think that when you speak, fools will listen to you. Look at how arrogant this idiot is. How much suit do you put on? How much suit are you wearing? If you like, you buy $1 million suit. What is my business? Who cares? Is it not only in the zoo that that people cares? Animals, like, look at this idiot, very foolish and very stupid moron. You think that you are wise? How dare you utter this kind of nonsense and silly nonsense words from your mouth? You are very, very stupid. Look at his head. You've gone past your father. The father that gave birth to you, idiot. Look at his face. You call us, look at criminals that call themselves pastors.
Yes.
Nonsense.
Yes. He took the wife of one of his friends, church members.
He even jailed him to everything can fly in the zoo. He jailed him. He did everything possible to shock him. Nobody knows how that case even went to tomorrow. These criminals, all these ones that have been working with all these people, they are trying to do damage control here. These people. With me, I don't care about whatever they say, whatever they do, but we will take the positive part of it and trash the nonsense that is coming out from their mouth, because enough is enough. All this their height of nonsense, they come, they speak English, those manipulation does not stand anymore. If these people even understand the way it is now, their private jet and all those nonsense, it will not stand. If you like, go and snap picture inside private jets, it will not help you.
Look at this.
All of them are the same. All of them are the same. All.
They all came from Muslim background. They all came from Islamic background. Listen to him.
Prophet? No. Your charmers know that prophets occupy higher place than they do. How dare you? I told Nigeria, I said, what? You are voting a killer system into power. I said it with all my passion.
That they were voting.
I saw it.
The way this man is talking, it looks like somebody who takes snuff. Look at his nose. How can normal human being be talking like this? Are they forcing you to talk?
They are all
massacre in the country.
Islamic background. They are all Muslims. So if they Islamize Nigeria, it does not concern them. This one has schools that only millionaires' children. But look at his congregation. Only millionaires can attend his school. They all have private jets. You have seen about 3 of them now.
I mean, don't call them millionaires. Call them only the benefiters from the zoo. The benefiters, those ones that are benefiting their children, their family, they are the ones going there, not millionaires. Because these people, I do not understand the meaning of millionaires and all these billionaires that they are answering. How did they get it? Which company do they have? What producing company that we know that is valid, that are even employ at least or minimum indigenous people of that zoological contraction called Nigeria, at least 500? Which company that is existing? Show me what are they producing. Then all these millionaires how did they get this money? How come nobody is asking? And people will still come and be. There's a lot of things that needs to be done. Why can if the country is working, how can all these people be millionaires or what? It's not possible.
Let's listen to this one. It's
decade,
from
Nigerians have been
APM's Twitter handle and information minister. I think our people should listen to it. And Americans, they need to hear this because Nigeria is still denying that there is no terrorism or people being sent to IDP camp. Listen to this. It was done in Nigeria.
told that their government is fighting terrorists. Billions of dollars have been spent. Thousands of soldiers have died. Millions have been displaced. Yet the killings never stop. But what if the real reason the war never ends is because those in the Department of State Services, DSS, has the list, but the government lacks the courage to act. This confession wasn't new. For years, Nigerian security officials and insiders have quietly said the same thing, that the state is protecting those who fund the violence. In 2022, the United Arab Emirates released a list of 6 Nigerians it found guilty of funding Boko Haram. The list came after a lengthy investigation involving the United States Treasury and international banking systems. These men were convicted in a UAE court, their accounts frozen, and their networks exposed. But back home, nothing happened. The Nigerian government didn't arrest them. It didn't even open a local investigation. The US Treasury Department publicly released the same names under its.
Yes, they released these names. People funding Boko Haram terrorism in Nigeria.
Their accounts frozen and their networks exposed. But back home, nothing happened. The Nigerian government didn't arrest them. It didn't even open a local investigation.
No, Nigeria will never do that. You know why? Because when they do, it will only be their people and their names that will be found. Do you you know one thing, Nigerians, they think they are smart. America has data of what goes on in Nigeria. Even America knows them more than they know themselves. The only thing is that now we, the Biafra Republic government in exile, we have pushed and pushed, and this is all coming out thanks to our APM and our lobbyists. You say Washington today, the U.S. Department of Treasury Office of Foreign Affairs Control designated a network of 6 individuals connected to let me play. Yeah, I've lost it. Anyway, let's listen.
These individuals were operating with the knowledge of high-level political cover. Still nothing. That silence was not an oversight. It was a decision. Terrorism is expensive. Guns,
Yeah,
vehicles, logistics, ransom payments, they all cost money, and that money doesn't move through the desert, it moves through banks. According to Premium Times and Reuters, Nigerian banks have handled suspicious transactions linked to ransom payments, gold smuggling, and arms importation. The United States even shared
you see,
intelligence with Nigeria's financial agencies.
America intelligence shares information with these people, so they know all. They know everything that is going on. Nigeria will shoot themselves on the foot, and they will start crying, "Hey, who shot me? Who shot me?" But you have just shot yourself on the foot. This is Nigeria for you. So this type of vital information is good to let it out to the world.
Identifying accounts suspected of terrorism financing, but no prosecutions
Look at their faces, EFCC.
followed.
Another
The
network.
Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, knows the accounts. The Department of State Services, DSS, knows the names. Yet no one acts. Because in Nigeria,
Yes, DSS knows all this, but they are there busy detaining an innocent man at the basement. You can never see any Fulani detained. No. So all these things, they are the
Are you calling the
terrorism
kidnapping of
isn't
Alina
just a
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu detained? They are not detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are still kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nothing like detained. Nigeria kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I think it's better we start saying things the way it is. So, because more time we will say detain, more time we will say kidnap. Which one did Nigeria government commit? Is it not kidnap? They kidnap it. Did they pass through the legal? So they are not. Nigeria is a failed state. Or as much as they can detain somebody else. They can detain any other person under their normal jurisdiction. But the manner of the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu find himself now is kidnap. So we should not be saying that DSS is detaining. They are kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm just trying to make it very, very straight. You know, sometimes if we are doing, people are listening, they might think that we say they kidnap him. It's not that we say they detain him. He is kidnapped. This DSS and what the judge that is even trying him is a terrorist, because that is what Nigerian law said. So we should start saying things the way it is. But mommy, I'm sorry for using some comment I'm using on your platform though. Let me just calm down a little bit. But this is exactly fact. He is not being detained by anybody. They cannot detain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If they caught him within Nigerian territory, we will agree, yes, that they detain him. But they went to Kenya to kidnap him by the DSS. Till today, the DSS are still kidnapping him in their custody. It's DSS custody prison. It's DSS custody where they do detain anybody for good 5 years. So that is my point, man.
Well, we all agree. I agree with what you said. They kidnapped him. But when you kidnap somebody, you go and keep them somewhere. And when you keep that person there and you are making reference to it, you will refer to it rightly. They kidnapped and detained him in a wrong place. Ịma na ọ bụrụ na onye ndu pụta today, ọ ka ga-agba ndị Nigeria akwụkwọ for illegal detention. All this while, fetinyere ya na conventional prison, ebe a ga-asị yes, ife a
Sorry, mommy. Na enwere agụrụ m okwu n'ọnụ. O nwere ihe i kwuru na and ọwụ na ụta ka isi tinye before and ma illegal detention. Oh yeah, illegal detention. Ọ wụrụ na ama m na yes na ha na-detain ya, but ọ illegal. That illegal detention ka m chọ ka ndị ụwa na-ama na anyị na-ekwe ya detain ọ dịka maybe ha ejidere ya normal. So all illegal detention ka ha ji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu je. So I
when
the right. I agree with you.
Kidnapping people be illegal as well. So they kidnapped him illegally. They did not arrest him. There is no arrest warrant. So he was not arrested. He was kidnapped. And they are detaining him there illegally. Ọ pụta, ọ ga-agbafe akwụkwọ for that one. Akwụkwọ ga-agba ndị Nigeria. Ife niile a bụ ifefa na-atụ egwu. Plus the fact, there are so many reasons. Ndị anyị bi na befa achọrọ ka onye ndu pụta. Governors mana the whole Igbo land, the 40 United States of Biafra, no onye ndu bụ their leader. That they are working under onye ndu. They know that. And fa chọrọ ka ọ pụta. Because fa mana onye ndu pụta, na ife ọ ga-abụ bụ na fa ga-adịzi irrelevant. That onye ndu's presence will divert attention from them. Then Nigeria government enwere ụbụrụ. They thought no detain onye ndu ka anyị wee sị ewo kama unu ga-detain ya ka anyị surrender. No, we are moving forward. But all this video, all the maka people na fear, so that they will know what has been going on in Nigeria and know that Fulanis are not giving up, and also know that the only way out is for our donation. So let me continue to play it.
Fine, it's a business. It doesn't stop there. In 2021, the Cable and Daily Trust reported that the federal government paid $800 million naira to bandits for the release of Kagara students in Niger State. The deal was labeled a peace negotiation, but security sources confirmed it was ransom money. Imagine that. Public funds going straight into the hands of killers. The same killers who months later returned to kidnap more students in Tagina and Kaduna.
Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ kwa unu na-afụ ya. Ife a bụ ụmụ akwụkwọ ndị bandit. Fa na-akpọfa bandit mana fa bụ terrorist. Ife a bụ ụmụ akwụkwọ fa jidere. Why ya iji agwụ na ife a bụ na ọkwa fa finish with these people, they are coming down. Ndị Fulani amarụ kwụsị fadanụ ife a na-akpọ kwụsị mba. Even kita designate ifa fa ka na-egbukwa mmadụ, which means that they are coming. So unu ga-donate ka anyị wee kwụsị these people halfway ka fa kwụsị ebe fa nọ. Otherwise fa na-agbadatakwa. Fa na-agbadata. Oge onye ndu nọ na-eti mkpu na 2019 and 2020 that Fulanis are coming. Fulanis onwere onye gelu ntị. Kita I need the donation to stop these people halfway. Ka fa kwụsị ebe fa nọ. Ife a bụ ụmụ akwụkwọ fa jide ewe kwụọ fa 20 million or 20 billion irelease ụmụ nwanyị a. Maka na unu nwee ike na wonder si kedu ife vidio a ọ na-egosi etu ndị Fulani si emebi Nigeria, etu fa si egbu mmadụ. Na ime terrorism dị very expensive. Fa na-ebutelu fa drug fa na-akpọ, fa kpọsịa ya igbu mmadụ ama dịfa ka anything. Fa na-ebutelu fa mgba egbe, fa na-ebutelu fa moto, fa na-echange fa from Boko Haram to military, golu fa uniform. Fa je wetesie loan with our oil money. Fe welu di loan je go mgba egbe wee na-egbu unu. Unu nwa kwụsịa tax ebulubugal fa fe weli ya na-ego egbe na-egbu unu. That's why I ji wee si kama unu ga-akwụ tax anwa kwụọ ya na Biafra Republic government in exile. Today bụ our fundraising. Ọ ka unu wee malụ ife na-aga na Nigeria. That's why nje play the video.
Meanwhile, the government launched the so-called rehabilitation program for repentant terrorists. Some
Unafugo ndị a unu na-afụ ebe a. Ndị a niile bụ ndị na-egbu mmadụ. All these terrorists nefa ma agadi nwoke ma ụmụaka fa niile bụ ndị na-egbu mmadụ. Fa bịa fe kpopụte fa to legalize their killing. Fa chinye fa uniform. Unafugie o ife ndị nke a bụ. So onye na-emeki this report chọrọ ka unu mara ife na-aga. But fa ji onye ndu ada egbu mmadụ. Na ndị niile a unu fụ na bọs a bụ ndị na-egbu mmadụ. Fa welu Nigerian flag wee kwalụ fa okpu, welu white kwalụ fa afe.
were sent abroad for foreign education under the Senate's Operation Safe Corridor Initiative, a program that rebrands murderers as victims and victims as collateral damage. As one angry Nigerian said on
ndị senators ga-etinye bill ka e wee sponsor ndị akafaje gụọ akwụkwọ n'obodo oyibo, all these terrorist group, then echenjie fa bụrụ ndị bụ the righteous people, ndị na-egbu mmadụ, then ndị a na-egbu abụrụzia commodity, ndị enwere ọnwụ okwu. Look at these children. Abata na their village kita egbugbado ụmụaka niile.
Line, so a farmer whose family was killed gets no compensation, but a terrorist gets a scholarship. A former Air Force intelligence officer once described it perfectly. This government is fighting terrorism with one hand and feeding it with the other. The deeper you look, the clearer it becomes that this is not negligence, it's partnership. In 2021, Nigeria's Minister of
Onufulu onye nke a, afia bụ Nasir Pantami. This Pantami so ya na Gumi na those number of people UAE deport say na fa bụ terrorist. Nigeria kpọlụfa. This Pantami now nọ na UN. O nwelu letter onye ndu si na ya dey to UN. UN amaza that letter because that letter will come to this one onye nke ejidie. Ya na another lady a na-akpọ Amina. Una na afia. Ne ya onye isi ndị terrorist Pantami mego bribe bugia na UN. Onya mere anyị degodu letter to UN. Onye a na-ekwe ka the letter luo the chairman or the organization aka. O ife Nigeria na-eme. Nigeria bụ ebe a ga-ejide terrorist nyefa scholarship after fa gbusiri mmadụ. Then ndị fa na-egbu abụrụzia ndị a na-punish.
Communication, Isa Ali Pantami, faced global outrage after reports surfaced of his past sympathies for jihadist groups. Old sermons where he praised Al-Qaeda and the Taliban resurfaced, and citizens demanded his resignation. He admitted making mistakes, but remained in office.
Ifuge, he admitted that he made mistake. Gịnị bụ mistake? Igbu mmadụ bụ mistake. Onye a bụ onye isi ndị terrorist. Ndị na-alụrụ Shetima ọlụ. He just admitted na ya make a mistake. But I can't remove ya. Ọ nọzi kịta na UN. Ifuge, but onye ndu that did not do anything. O nwere ife o mere. Ifunu ya ka o ji egbe ifun like Asarido Kubo. But onye ndu ka fa chọrọ ka o jee life jail. Mana onye a bụ onye isi ndị na-egbu mmadụ. O nwere ife a ga-eme. That is Nigeria for you.
Shielded by the presidency. To the international community, this was a red flag. A man once accused of sympathizing with global terror networks remained part of the same government claiming to fight terrorism. Olai Mohammed, the then Minister of Information, who in 2023 publicly admitted that Christians were indeed being targeted in Nigeria, effectively confirming what the government had denied for years. Yet again, no action followed. And then there's Samuel Ortom, former governor of Benue State. In one fiery statement, he accused the federal government of colluding with foreign interests to Islamize and take over Nigeria. He said the truth most leaders fear to say, that the government's silence in the face of these killings is not incompetence, it's complicity. In early 2024, a viral image showed Nigeria's current vice president sitting on the ground.
Unafuge, onye a bụ vice president unu, ya na ndị terrorist nọ n'ime ọfịa na-eri nri. Unafuge, neni ya ebe a, ozoro ezo. Ne ya, vice president unu, ne ya ka ya na ndị Boko Haram na-eri nri.
Sitting on the ground, eating with men who had once been declared wanted bandits. The government called it a peace meeting, but for millions of Nigerians, it was an image of betrayal. Because while citizens are told to pray for security, their leaders are busy dining with the same people who burn villages and kill farmers. This is how deep the rot goes. From the battlefield to the cabinet table. When Kaduna-based cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi appeared in photos surrounded by armed bandits, many thought it was satire, but it was real. He openly advocated for negotiations, claiming bombing bandits will only worsen killings.
You see? Always threatening. Even now, Gumi came and said that if America ever sets foot to come and kill terrorism, that the whole thing will escalate. Threat, always threatening. But look at him, Gumi, with the terrorists. He is the negotiator. Ya nwa bụ onye na-negotiate na-anata gọọmenti ego na-eje bunye ndị bandit n'ime ọfịa. O nwerọkwa onye na-ejide mana eji Maazị Nnamdi Kanu eji. Ndị be anyị, ọ donation ga-ebi okwu a. Ogologo okwu adịrọ mma n'ụka mgbede. Look at it. Look at it. Na-egumi, onye a bụ Gumi. Onye isi ndị terrorist niile a. Onye a bụkwa that prọfesọ na-abịa ekwu okwu na Rise News. Ka ị wee maa na fa niile they all colluded. Ka a na-ebu ego na-ebunye bandits n'ime ọfịa. See, they are in the bush. Ebunyesi afa ego, ewee na-ego ngwa agha na-egbu unu. Ego osi ebe, ego oyila anyị. That's why I was very happy when APM said that now we are going to use what we have to get what we want. I am extremely happy. Whenever I remember that, it makes me happy. Enough of these foreigners, and these Fulanis are from Futajalon. They are not even Hausa, they are not Yoruba, they are not Igbo. They are foreigners in your land. Why can't we donate and safeguard our own land?
Negotiations claiming bombing bandits will only worsen killings. Gumi
Bombing bandits will worsen killing.
Even called the US an enemy of Nigeria.
He called US enemy of Nigeria.
For proposing airstrikes against terrorists. Instead of arresting him, the government gave him safe passage. That image, a cleric sitting comfortably among men with AK-47s, captures Nigeria's biggest scandal, the merging of state power, religion, and armed violence. While killers get meetings and rewards, journalists, protesters, and whistleblowers get threats. Protesters labeled as terrorists to the arrests of activists who expose corruption. The government's priorities are clear. The real enemies in their eyes aren't the ones holding guns, but the ones holding truth. What we are seeing in Nigeria today is a cycle terrorists attack civilians. The government releases statements and allocates new security budgets. Part of those funds are siphoned off through fake defense contracts and corrupt procurement. The rest ends up paying ransoms, buying silence, and arming the next set of killers. Every tragedy becomes an opportunity to make money. Every crisis becomes a contract. That is why the war never ends. It was never meant to. The UAE released its list of terror financiers. The US raised alarms. The EU called for independent investigations. But the only reaction from the Nigerian government was that such reports were damaging Nigeria's image. But let's be honest, what image is left to damage? Soldiers die in ambushes because their rifles jam. Villagers are forced to pay protection money to armed groups, and the same terrorists are invited to peace meetings. It's not the reports damaging Nigeria's image, it's the reality. The war Nigeria needs to fight isn't against insurgents in the forest. It's against the betrayers in the palace. The enemies wearing camouflage are not the only ones with guns. The ones in suits and agbadas signing security budgets are far more dangerous because they don't just kill with weapons. They kill with silence, policy, and greed. Until those at the top are exposed and held accountable, the bloodshed will continue, no matter how many summits or prayers are held. Nigeria is not a failed state. It is a captured one, captured by people who discovered that fear is profitable. And until Nigerians themselves demand accountability, the killing fields will continue. Because in the end, it's not the terrorists destroying Nigeria. It's the system that created them.
Yes. Unafuge. This woman is 100% correct. She is 100% correct.
Groups, and the same terrorists are invited to peace meetings. It's not the reports damaging Nigeria's image, it's the reality. The war Nigeria needs to fight isn't against insurgents in the forest, it's against the betrayers in the palace. The enemies wearing camouflage are not the only ones with guns. The ones in suits and agbadas signing security budgets are far more dangerous because they don't just kill with weapons, they kill with silence, policy, and greed. Until those at the top are exposed and held accountable, the bloodshed will continue, no matter how many summits or prayers are held. Nigeria is not a failed state. It is a captured one, captured by people who discovered that fear is profitable. And until Nigerians themselves demand accountability, the killing fields will continue. Because in the end, it's not the terrorists destroying Nigeria, it's the system that created them.
Yes, the system that created them are these people we have shown you now. Nigeria can never be well again. As long as Nigeria is detaining our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will never know peace. Nigeria will never know peace. Because it's not just that we are praying for things to be all right or for things to be good. The issue is that these men are the people destroying Nigeria. No matter the amount of prayer you say, we have to act. My people, we need our donation. I think we have done a little bit of justice to all this. And I pray, my people, that every one of you should come today during our fundraising and let us do it properly, nicely, voluntarily, and generously. Come and donate. Please, my people, we need this donation. We know that America is on our side, but America will not do everything for us. There's always a limit to anything in life. There's always a limit to how someone supporting you will go. Ndị be anyị nọ n'ụlọ, egosigo m unu vidio niile a iji gwa unu na Fulani na-abịakwa. Faka kwụsịrị faka kwụsịrị. Even after America gwasịrị ndị Nigeria fa egbuzina Christians, na fa ga-abịa nyelu Nigeria aka wee fight ya insurgency, ya ndị terrorist a Nigeria bido gbatoba ọnụ. Ọ bụrụ chọchọchọ ga-ebili efa, no. And ọ bụrụkwa na anyị nwe ịchịkọdo aka like this, no. What we need bụ donation. We need to fund our freedom. Please, my people, o nwere ebe onye ga-enyelu gị aka ga-elu esi ya bye bye. Ebe anwa ka ị ga-draw the line, and that line bụ ebe this our ejema and eje bido. Please, my people, be there today. Be there. Ka anyị gosi Nigeria na onwere ife anyị jife kpọrọ, onwere ife anyị jife eme. So, my people, I will leave you here. I will say, all hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Nonso, my brother, do you want to say anything? If we are still there.
Only donation. Let us come together, look for the link, get the link. Let's meet at 7 p.m. tonight.
Yes,
where
yes.
we will be doing our funding. Thank you very much, Biafrans. Thank you very much, Mom Betty.
Thank you.
God bless you.
All hail Biafra. All must continue to hail Biafra. Please, my people, try and be there. We are waiting for everybody. Try and be there. And we are going to call it a day, as we have touched on most of the things, that we need you people to know. na ife anyị tosiri ime ka unu fụ anyị egosigo unu ya. So I will have to leave you people with this song that Onyendu, somebody sang this song for Onyendu. Yes, somebody sang the song for Onyendu. That Onyendu did not jump bail. Not at all. He did not jump bail. So let me leave you with the song. And I'll see you people all at the thank you so much, Ikuku. Ndewo. Thank you.